Extreme Sports, proudly covering local high school athletics and District 10 championships on Stream TV.
Going deep. Got him. Got him. Touchdown. Got a man going to the end zone. He's there. Koval. Touchdown. Nice job with the feet. Yes. That was one good catch.
Well, good evening and welcome to Titusville Rockets football. Week 6 of high school football. It is hard to believe. Tonight's matchup, we've got the Titusville Rockets and the Conneaut Eagles. Rocket football is made possible by these great sponsors. By Oil Creek Plastics. By Titusville Area Hospital. By Interstate Pipe and Supply. By State Farm Insurance. By Poppies. By the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home. By Donovan and Bauer Auto Group. By The Barking Lot. By Fat Chads. By Armstrong. By Kreiner Real Estate. By Warner's Bakery. By Goodwill. By Larry's Auto Service. By Corky's Pizza. And by the Titusville Beverage. And we welcome you inside our pregame show here. Luke Rio and Jim Bodemer to kick things off. We'll be going down to Bill McCrillis here in just a little bit. Jim, happy homecoming.
Yeah, I was looking forward to this. The homecoming at Titusville is one of the better events in Western Pennsylvania high school football. They do it well here at Titusville. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Also looking forward to a good football game as the Titusville Rockets will take on Conneaut here. It's going to be an interesting game. Conneaut comes in without a win. Titusville with just one win. And this could be important for a lot of reasons. Kids like to build themselves up. You get a little bit of momentum going, and Titusville definitely wants to get some momentum going. Last week, things didn't go well for Titusville, especially in the second half. And I'm sure Coach Reynolds and the crew have sat down with these young men, and they've got some things worked out. So I'm really looking forward, Luke, to seeing what the Titusville Rockets will do here this evening against Conneaut.
All right, we'll continue with the Kreiner Real Estate Warner's Bakery pregame show right after this. We sat down with Coach Reynolds, and that's coming up next.
Interstate Pipe and Supply takes pride in providing superior customer service. That's why our dedicated employees are well trained and have the experience to offer friendly, quick, and reliable service and support. Need materials delivered to your job site? No problem. Interstate offers fast delivery from our 4 locations in Western Pennsylvania. We also serve Eastern Ohio, Northern Western Virginia, and Western New York. Service means business at Western Pennsylvania's premier pipe and supply company, Interstate Pipe and Supply.
Like a good neighbor, your State Farm agent is there. And there. And now, there. Good Neighbor Connect is a secure virtual meeting tool exclusively for State Farm customers. It's simple to use, no signups, downloads, or plugins, and it helps you have the conversations you need with your agent at whatever distance you prefer. Ask your agent about meeting through Good Neighbor Connect today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Poppy's Equipment and Storage Rental in Pleasantville is committed to providing our customers with exceptional service while offering quality rental equipment. We offer competitive pricing and an array of equipment for you to get the job done and on time. Hosting an event? Poppy's can help with that too. We have tents, tables, chairs, heaters, generators, barbecues, and more. Need firewood or propane? No problem. Whether you're in construction or a weekend warrior, reach out to Poppy's about your next project needs. Poppy's Place on the Tynesta Road in Pleasantville.
Hey, Joe, should I be seeing zeros?
What, on our 401k?
No, 0% is back. Dummy.
That's right, 0% is back on select models. And you know what else is back? Our inventory. Roll that beautiful drone footage.
stop out and see us for 0% financing.
We're Donovan and Bauer on the Hightown Road in Titusville.
And welcome back to the Rocket pregame show. Joining me now is head coach of the Titusville Rockets, Mike Reynolds. Coach, good to see you.
You too.
Homecoming week, there's a lot to pack into that. We'll break it down in a moment. But first, let's go back to last week's game against Seneca. Tale of two halves. First half, Seneca comes out, scores. You guys rebound right away. They score, you come right back. Then you take control of that first half. Walk us through just everything that went right in that first half.
Sure. I mean, we played 2/3 of a game. You know, we've been talking for week in and week out being a consistent 4-quarter game. So you saw some of those earlier games where we pulled things into 13-7 with Sharpsville, you know, some of those other guys. And so we came out and executed. We forced them into a long play drive. Defensively speaking, Connor Shoemaker Carbon comes back with a great return special teams effort. We execute perfectly on offense and score in 2 plays. After that, there's some back and forth, and we executed very well that first half. The plays that we wanted to run, the kids executed well. They put the ball where it needed to be, and we were very consistent. Coming out of halftime, I mean, we got the ball, we drove the ball down the field, and we stalled out in the red zone. And so, you know, in terms of positives, the plays we set forth that we wanted to run, the people we wanted to get in certain areas of the field, we did that. And so we were pleased with that part of it, but we still have to play 4 quarters to win a football game.
Yeah, it just seemed like there were some key moments where maybe some passes were dropped or some things. Did that just start to kind of nosedive a little bit when you saw those things? Or as a coach and coaches on the side, what were you guys trying to do to kind of say, okay, guys, let's forget that and move on?
When you look at a football game and you say the things you need to do to be successful, we've got to complete passes. We had 5 or 6 opportunities to pull them down and take them into the end zone, but that it just doesn't end there. In the penalty game, you know, we had over 70 yards penalties. We had a turnover in some key areas, and we didn't convert in the red zone, along with a couple pre-snap alignment issues later on in the 4th quarter. All of those things come together. We do 1 or 2 of those things right, and we finish that game much better than we did. And unfortunately, you know, we do that many mistakes. We score 35 points, and it's a close game. You know, we just have to do better.
Do you think the players saw the bigger picture that game, and maybe especially that first half, where it's like, okay, guys, this is how it works. This is what we've been working on.
We continue to work on those things. We continue to show them, here's our vision, here's what we're looking to do, here is you executing at a very high level, here's the mistakes we made. I mean, there's no mistakes that we made that weren't correctable on any given Friday night. It's just consistent play for 4 quarters, being physical, tackling, securing the ball, and all those things.
And we got to watch a little bit of the practice yesterday, and I would assume throughout the week you guys have been focusing on those things and trying to get those things corrected.
Yeah, tackling for sure. I mean, that's been number 1 on our board. We have to do better with tackling. We have to have lower pad level. We have to make eye contact with the thighs, wrap, squeeze, roll, all those basics. And then in terms of assignments on offense, we just need to be quickly executing those plays. And like I said, we were there. We just got to keep working on it.
Yeah. Let's go into this week, homecoming. For the school, for the community, it's an exciting time. As a coach, though, trying to get the kids focused and ready to go for the game, easier said than done, or not too bad?
Yeah, so you always want the kids to enjoy this. These are great memories this week as homecoming, and you also want to make sure they don't get so carried away by the hype that they forget, you know, goal number 1, which is to go out as a team and do your thing and be victorious. So we got to work both those angles. We got to come out focused. We got to come out ready to play right from the snap of the whistle and take care of business.
You're playing Cash. Cash obviously struggling this year. What are some things you're looking at with their program? What are some things that might concern you? And where are some things you might be able to take advantage of some of their weaknesses?
When we look at Cash, you look at them defensively, this is a 4-3 team with a man quarters concept coverage. Coming in, defensively, they look consistent. They line up pretty well. They kind of know where they're going. And there's some guys that can play ball in there, so we need to make sure that we're attacking the right spots on the field. We need to make sure we're a sound assignment-based football. Offensively speaking, they run 1.5 million formations, so there's a lot of different things they do. They spread people out all over the place, and they try to create mismatches this way. So our defense has to execute. They have to recognize these formations. They need to line up in the proper space, and we need to tackle. We need to tackle, gang tackle. I can't say it enough. And then offensively speaking, our blockers need to just be physical. We need to control that ball and just possess the ball in offense and win the possession time game.
And hopefully, again, going back to last week, especially that first half, you've got guys that are looking at the film going, we can do this. We have it in us to do this. We just got to put it together.
Yeah, and that's that we in the adult world know how close they are. You see what they're doing, and getting the kids to understand, listen, you are one step away from finishing this deal off, and we just keep pounding away and keep harping on those messages.
So again, with Cash tonight, just getting the guys there when they're looking at film. Are they understanding that? Are they saying, okay, yeah, you're right, now I'm seeing what you're saying?
Yeah, and when you look at the games Cash has played, they just played Meadville. I mean, we've been there, right? And they just played Warren, and we had a chance to see Warren. So you can see Cash being successful in some situations, trying to find an identity. And if you watched into our first half last week, you can kind of see the identity we're developing as a team, and that's where we're going to build off of. Whereas when you look at those other teams, you're going to see them try a lot of different concepts, and they're just not sure what's going to stick. So that's where we need to be consistent. We need to be assignment based and play sound football.
And that seemed like that started in preseason with you guys. And when you were brought in, you had the game plan developed. You were meeting, you were talking, having conversations. Here's the expectations. Here's what we want out of the season, and you're sticking to that. That's why when we have these conversations in the pregame, these aren't big things you're trying. Oh, we have to drastically change this or that. No, it's the little things now. Yeah. We just got to tweak them, and we'll be fine.
Yeah, football's an incredibly simple game, and people try to make it complex, but when you line up, 70 to 80% of the play is determined pre-snap. Do you have outside leverage? Do you have inside leverage? Are you head up? What are they doing? Most of those things you can see. And those are things that in Football 101, when you're teaching kids, these things, you can win the battle before the ball's even snapped. And those are the things we need to win. We need to win those pre-snap downs. And as we do that, just continue to play.
Well, Coach, all the best tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you. It's the Rockets and the Conneaut Eagles tonight. It's homecoming, and our coverage will continue right after this.
Signature here. Oh, and one last thing.
What's with the chainsaw?
Oh, well, service may be slowed due to network interference.
Network interference?
Yeah, well, maybe if you cut down some of these trees, you can finally get a decent cell signal, which is how you get internet now. Good luck.
Read the fine print. Only Armstrong delivers fast and reliable internet right into your home on a network built specifically for the internet. Zoom from Armstrong.
Whoever said, "It's only a dog," never loved a dog. Our philosophy is simple. We treat every dog as if it were our own, and believe us, we spoil our dogs. When dogs are comfortable, they're happy. The Barking Lot in Titusville is ready to make your dog happy by offering grooming services, daycare, and boarding. Call today to schedule an appointment, or better yet, stop in and discover a stranger, crazier, quirkier group of dog lovers at the Barking Lot in Titusville.
Since 1965, the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home has been dedicated to serving Titusville and surrounding communities. Mr. Garrett believed in tradition and commitment to excellence, standards that are still held to this day. He also believed in community and making Titusville the best place to live, work, and play. When you need us, we will be there for you, providing a dignified service at fair prices. This has been our foundation for 55 years. The Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, 303 North Washington Street, Titusville.
Hi, my name is Dr. Charlie Gates. I'm an orthopedic surgeon with Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, and I spend most of my time here at Titusville Area Hospital. I'm a general orthopedic surgeon. I perform wrist fracture surgery, ankle fracture surgery, and hip fracture surgeries. I do carpal tunnels and trigger fingers, knee arthroscopies, and shoulder arthroscopies. I look forward to serving the patients here in the hospital.
Hey, welcome back to Carter Field. This is the Kreiner Real Estate Warner's Bakery pregame show. It is homecoming. Not only that, but Jim, also a big weekend for the Athletic Hall of Fame.
Yeah, looking forward to it. It's going to be presented tomorrow night. Those that are being inducted into the Hall of Fame, and that'll be in the high school tomorrow evening. So
and you're not going to say this, but we are. Congratulations.
Well, thank you. No, I
You're
wasn't
being inducted this weekend.
Yes, I am, and going to join our son Steve. Kind of good or bad, I don't know, but it's good and bad. It's good for us. Might be bad for the Hall.
You might be joining Steve in the Hall of Fame, but Steve will not be joining us tonight. He under the weather this week, so Steve, we're thinking about you and hoping you're doing well, and he is. But listen, we get tons of fan mail about David Bodemer. And he joins us here tonight. David, good evening.
Hey, thank you very much. You know, I could have stayed home for that. No, it's great to be here. What an atmosphere. Getting through town, getting here to the stadium. This is great.
Yeah, for those who might not be familiar with David, you coach up at Clymer, and the last couple of years, 3 schools have come together for their program. And you've had some success up there.
Yeah, we've had a good last few years and a good program. It's going strong. A lot of kids out playing football. We have a lot of fun with it.
Some state champions?
A couple state championships.
Yeah,
and,
nice.
Good young group coming up through right now.
All right, under 12 minutes to go before kickoff here tonight, and we're going to be bringing you all the festivities here for homecoming. And Jim, we say it every year. Nobody does homecoming like Titusville.
No, it's a lot of fun when we get the group down here. The fans are wild. I had a man from used to play for Warren tell me one time here this year that he played his senior year down here. In fact, he's in the Mud Bowl game, if you recall that one. And he said it was one of the best atmospheres he's ever played in. It was like a college atmosphere. Tonight it's a little bit different. We don't have the Mud Bowl, but we have 58 degrees. No rain coming in. The wind's about 4 miles per hour, but the flag's pretty still out there. And so weather's not going to be a problem for us tonight, Bill. We should be able to get this game going and enjoy it with pretty mild weather for this time of year.
Hey, it's beautiful down here on the field, Jim. No wind at all. Flag is still. The goalposts, flags on the goalposts are still. They're getting ready to introduce the Titusville Rockets. I'm not sure what they're going to do with offense or defense first, but we'll see here. Looks like everybody down here is fired up, ready to go. What a night for homecoming.
Yeah, it's always exciting to come to Carter Field on a Friday night. It's where you belong. If you're still out doing a little bit of last-minute shopping for the weekend, come on down. Bring your iPhones, your iPads, whatever it might be. Watch and see if David and I have any idea what we're talking about. You might be surprised. David's here. We might get something right tonight.
We'll see.
No pressure, David.
No pressure, David.
Wireless Mic brought to you by Titusville Dairy Products Company and by McElroy's Flowers. Rockets coming out on the field. 10 minutes to kickoff. Homecoming 2022. Our coverage will continue right after this timeout. This is the Kreiner Real Estate Warner's Bakery pregame show. We'll be back right after this.
Fat Chad's Brewing is Titusville's premier dining destination, offering fine dining served with a cold beverage and great conversation. Try our oil derrick sirloin or railroad flat iron, or how about the TPD ribeye, Louis Lip strip steak, or Fat Chad's pork steak. Our pasta entries and sandwiches are just as popular. Try the garden pasta or the Asiago chicken, or get the Rocketeer burger or fish sandwich, all served with fresh cut fries. Come in Saturday nights for Wild Game Saturdays. For good food and good times, it's Fat Chad's Brewing in Titusville.
Like a good neighbor, your State Farm agent is there. And there. And now, there. Good Neighbor Connect is a secure virtual meeting tool exclusively for State Farm customers. It's simple to use, no signups, downloads, or plugins, and it helps you have the conversations you need with your agent at whatever distance you prefer. Ask your agent about meeting through Good Neighbor Connect today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Let's say I have an internet issue. Do you offer in-home support?
That would be fee.
You did say free, right?
That's a fee.
Free?
Fee.
So do I pay for in-home support or do I not pay for in-home support?
Correct.
Read the fine print. Only Armstrong provides all our customers with free local support and service, in-home, by telephone, or one of our local stores. Zoom from Armstrong.
the national anthem performed by the Titusville High School Marching Band. If nothing else, homecoming is extremely unpredictable here.
Well, it makes it exciting because we always work best when we don't know what we're doing anyway. So
yeah, it's smooth that way.
Yeah, yeah. It never goes according to our broadcast schedule, but that's okay.
What was really great is homecoming festivities kind of returning to normal this year with the big pep assembly in the gym. And, boy, I'll tell you what, that place was rocking. Just incredible. It was earlier today. Kevin Vincent leading the high school marching band. And, Jim, we've talked all season how great they've sounded this year.
Yeah, they've been a lot of fun to watch. Unfortunately, at home, we don't get a chance to hear them real well because we're on the visitor side, the east side of the stadium. And, of course, they're playing to the home crowd, which they should be doing. And so we don't get to hear them. But the away games, we've got to listen to them, and they are doing a great job. Kevin's done a great job with them. That's all part of this show. It's not just football. You got your band, you got your cheerleaders, you got your fans, all the nostalgia that comes with it. You got one of the best stadiums in the state to play out of. This is a beautiful place to play. I've been down here since 48 or 49 watching football games, just to let you know how old I am. And it's just as exciting now as it was back in the 50s and so on. So it's going to be a lot of fun tonight, too. It's a big ball game. And it'll be interesting to see how it plays out.
Well, we looked at stats last week. Let's look at them this week. Region 4 standings, and this is what we're looking at.
Yeah, big one tonight is Meadville Oil City. They talked about moving that to Saturday, but they are playing it tonight. So we'll keep our eye on that ball game. Of course, Ethan Knox, running back for Oil City, leading the nation with a little over 400 yards per game. So he's having a great season.
Ethan was a topic of discussion in class today, as a matter of fact. Some of the boys on the team during class had brought him up, and we're looking at some of his stats and stuff. So his name is out there, that's for sure.
Well, he's a real deal, and this is not just a fluke year. He was good last year, and he'll be good next year.
So he's a junior, correct?
Yeah. So, yeah, that's going to be fun to watch and see how that plays out, too. But it's a tough division. This was like the old Section 2 when I was a kid. Meadville, Oil City, Franklin, Corey. It was just that rivalry that you had within a 50-mile radius. We're waiting for the captains to go out on the field, and we'll go down to Bill McCrillis for the toss of the coin here.
Well, let's do this. Let's get the last minute break in here. This is going to wrap up our Kreiner Real Estate Warner's Bakery pregame show. We've got kickoff coming up next.
At Donovan and Bauer Auto Group, all the local fall sports seasons are here. No matter if you're making that touchdown, running that extra mile, scoring that winning goal, making that putt for birdie, or slamming down that setter spike, the team at Donovan and Bauer Auto Group is a proud supporter of all the fall athletics in Titusville and the surrounding area. Doing your best is a team effort, and the team here at Donovan and Bauer attempts to give the best effort to our customers day in and out, just like all the local athletes. Have a safe and memorable 22 fall sports season to all the local teams and athletes. When you have the time, visit us on our website at donovanbauer.com and score that winning deal.
Oil Creek Plastics has provided quality, service, and integrity to their customers and community. Their talented and committed employees strive to deliver to their clients the best products that are American-made. In that spirit, our high school athletes show commitment to their school and community, excelling at every event. In these times of uncertainty, community comes together. Oil Creek Plastics is proud to support the Titusville Rockets and continue traditions that are made in the USA.
Stream Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of Titusville Rocket Sports on Stream TV.
Going deep. Got him. Got him. Touchdown. Young man going to the end zone. He's there. Koval. A touchdown. Nice job with the feet. Yes. That was one good catch.
Well, from the home of Heisman and the birthplace of the oil industry, we welcome you to Titusville, Pennsylvania, home of the Rockets. And tonight, it's homecoming 2022 as the Rockets host the Conneaut Eagles. Cloudy tonight, mid-50s. A beautiful night for high school football as we go down to the midfield to the coin toss and Bill McCrillis.
All right, guys, here we go. Titusville has won the toss. They're going to receive.
Well, that's always a discussion that we have, David, with Steve and I, when you receive or kick off at the start of the game because of the switch at halftime. And so if you have a good late second quarter offensively, then you turn right around and get the ball again. That's a very key part of the game. So that's always interesting what a coach decides to do.
Yeah, and it comes down, I think, to a personal preference. We like to take the ball. Our coach wants the ball every time. His what we say, kind of the mantra, like the night before the game in our last practices, we want the ball, we go down and score. We kind of want to set the tone offensively as far as that goes. But I also like the idea of scoring right before the end of the half and starting with the ball, too. So,
hey, guys, I got a little information for you.
Yes.
I was just talking to the head referee before the toss of the coin, and he asked me if this was going live tonight. And I told him, yeah, and also we have a backup, which is called instant replay. Oh. And also mentioned to him that PCN is here tonight, and this is his second game. He was here last year.
Very nice. And we do welcome the PCN audience tonight to Carter Field here in Titusville, Pennsylvania. Announcers tonight, Jim Bodemer, Dave Bodemer. On the field is Bill McCrillis. I'm Luke Rio, and we're set for kickoff here, guys.
Rados will do the job for Conneaut kicking off. Titusville will receive. I watched this young man warming up, David, and he has had no trouble putting it in from 45 yards out. He has a real leg on him. Watch him muff the kick here, but as I said that, but Titusville will send too deep as they'll stand back at about their 15-yard line, and so apparently they don't think he's going to kick it as far as I do, but we'll find out here real quick because we've got the whistle and we're set to go. Conneaut and Titusville homecoming here at Titusville. Then the kick is going to go over the head and into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Titusville will take first down and 10 to 20.
Tonight's starting lineup for the Titusville Rockets is Ian McDonald, Burley, Stearns, Schmidt, Mong, and Reeb across there on the backfield. Along the line here, you got number 53, Hancock, Brunst, Miller, Latta, and Saxton on that front line. See if they can control things here tonight for the Rockets and how well they would move the ball.
Yeah, that's always a key to football to us who can win the trenches. Titusville will send two to the left. McDonald's at quarterback for Titusville to start the game tonight. Colville in the backfield with Ian McDonald. Wing right for Titusville, set to go. Snap, the ball goes to Koval. Koval all across the right side. He'll pick up about maybe one on the play, if that. Bring up a second down 10.
It'll be for the starting lineup here, defensive line for Conneaut is Schmidt, Digert, and Green up front, three-man front, along with Osborne, Groover, Braden, and Goldsmith as the linebackers. Then the defensive backs, Ferguli, I'll say that wrong all night, Easler, Strite, and Perry.
Second down and 10, no gain on the play. Titusville this time will send two right, wing left. McDonald, again, fumble on the play. And I'm not sure who got down there first. I believe Titusville.
Colville's hurt, and they tried to give him the ball.
Yep. So a mishandle, and that'll bring it back a yard or two, bring a second down, check that third down at about 12. And that's not totally unexpected right now with McDonald's first exchanges here.
Yeah, his first possession for him on his varsity career here, first of all getting the snaps and then the handoffs and everything, and we'll see how much trust right off the bat here throwing the ball.
Two to the left, wing right. McDonald looking to throw. Throws up short, pass is complete. Coming out across right side, we have a face mask, and we have a first down anyway.
This is a good little safe passing route here with the mesh underneath.
Mong is the receiver for Titusville. Mong has good hands. He's had a couple of really good receptions this year. This ball was out to the 29. It'll be moved forward a few more yards because of, I believe, a 5-yard penalty face mask. So it takes it out to the 34-yard line, first down and 10, Titusville. That was a good ball by McDonald.
Yeah, it was real good. Looked real calm in the pocket, waiting for that to develop. Here's the thing. He's going to need help with his front line there, giving him some protection and giving him the time to get comfortable.
He's had minimal amount of snaps this year. Schmidt goes wide right for Titusville. Double to the left. Ball's handed off. First man through, he gets nothing. Brought down about the line of scrimmage, second down 10. So far having trouble with getting to the outside, Dave.
Yeah, I think someone missed their down block on that one. I believe it was a tackle coming through there pretty clean. And, plenty of time to clean that up. But they're definitely going to want to be able to move the ball on the ground.
Second down and 10. Titus will send 2 to the right. Long will roll to his right, looking downfield. Got a man going deep. Good ball, good ball. It's almost there. No flag. Almost there, and that he almost caught it. That was a good ball. Just good coverage, too.
Yeah, Easler, pretty good man-to-man coverage on that one. Stayed with him step for step. And one thing I like to see there is when you see the receiver kind of going up for the ball, that's when he's going to get his attention to the ball as well, but he's going to stay with him on his hip this way. Pretty good throw.
Yeah, it was a good ball. It was right there.
Yeah, that's good defense on that play. But that's not a bad throw.
Third down 12, Titusville. They're at their own 32. Burley will go wide to the right. Got a slot right. Ball's given off to the runner coming across the left side. And he'll pick up a few, but it'll bring up a fourth down punt situation for Titusville. So they'll have to kick it away.
Well, I found it interesting. The long throw on second down is maybe try to loosen up the defense a little bit to help the run game early off here. But they go back to the ground on third and long.
Cameron Mung will do the kicking for Titusville. Straight is standing back at his own 25-yard line. Good snap. Nice high kick. Straight lets it hit on the 35, excuse me. It rolls dead and picked up on the 31-yard line. So Conneaut will put it in play, first down and 10 at their own 31, their first possession of the game. So we'll see if Titusville now can get their defense off the field pretty quick. And also at the same time, we'll see what Grover can do running the offense from the quarterback position for Conneaut. They'll send one wide left. It'll be Getz, I believe, wide to the left. They have double wing. Grover gives it off to the fullback, coming straight across the middle. And he's going to be hit and drop, maybe pick up of 2 or 3 on the play.
It's been years since I've seen a high school defense, and actually Titusville was one of the last ones I've seen remembering using a 3-4 here. But here's the starting lineup for Conneaut. You've got Gruber at quarterback with Strite, Goldsmith, Getz, Brads, and Schmidt in the backfield. And Digert Digert to Hannah looks like on the offensive line.
Second down and 8. Double wing. Ball's given off to the man coming across from the left side, and the wing cuts back. And he's hit. He'll drive ahead to about the 33. He's just a little bit short of the first down.
He's got a couple more yards there on his second effort than when he was originally, kind of the runs after catch. The Titusville Rocket defense is Hancock, Saxton, and Kerr up front in this 3-4 set with Mong, Stearns, Miller, and Schmidt as the linebackers. And then the secondary, we got Shoemaker, Carpin, Koval, Burley, and Johnson.
Third down and 4, big play for Titus. We need a stop here and get into a punt situation. Double wing to the quarterback. He drives straight ahead. He's going to get the first down. He drives out to about the 35, almost the 38-yard line. Be enough for a first down. And the quarterback keeper. Logan Grover is 5'9", 164 junior quarterback.
Well, and he gets behind that line. It's going to be hard to find him in a crowd. And in that 3-4 set, if you don't bring up some linebackers on the short yardage, that could still be there. later on. So we'll see.
First quarter action here, if you just tuned in. Gets will come wide to the right for the Eagles. Have 2 in the backfield. Wing left. Pass situation, looking deep, and he's going to pull it down. Now he's going to throw up short, and he is inbounds, out of bounds. I'm not sure. I guess he's inbounds. They're going to mark it at the Eagles' 48-yard line. Not quite a first down. Be second down, probably in 1.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Schmidt kind of gets caught in no man's land here. Do I come up and get the quarterback because he looks like he might run? Then he leaves the receiver, and that's a really tough spot to be in here, and it works out for Cash this time.
Eagles have it now. They're at the 48 of their own side of the field. Guess will come wide to the right. They have a man in slot right, wing left. Single back. It goes to the slot going the other way. Out across the 50. And he's going to be hit and dropped at the Titusville 45, but it'll be a first down.
Yeah, counter was there that whole time. A real nice play drawn up here, and good blocking on that left side for Conneaut. No penetration from the Rockets, and then even the backers got picked up, so good gain.
First down and 10 for Conneaut. They're at the Titusville 45-yard line.
Yeah, you see them pulling. Kicks out another one there.
You get into that second, third tier, you got yourself some yardage. That's for sure. Doubles both ways, or singles both ways for Conneaut now. Wing left. Quarterback's going to keep. Comes up through the middle, is getting some pressure, and he's thrown down. Looks like Miller was in there to make the stop.
It's a nice job following the lead blocker, then shooting a gap. Coming up for a big, now you start winning on first down here. Get them in second and long.
Yeah.
See how comfortable they are trying to throw the ball. And then at what point, and will they, be interested to go for it in 4-down territory or not? Some interesting calls last week on 4th down, watching that game from home and stuff to see where they would go for it or not.
Ball's back at the Titusville 49. Second down and 14 now for Conneaut. They put doubles on the right side. Ball's handed off to the fullback going across the left side. Got some blockers out front, but he is going to be hit and wrapped up. A gain of about 1 yard.
Yeah, it looks like Shoemaker Carpin comes up here on our right side there and seals off, forces the ball back to the middle. So very minimal game there with the supporting the pressure coming from the middle of the field. Good job to contain.
Rover comes back in. He runs over the sideline every play to get the next play call from the coach. They're down to 8 seconds on the shot clock, or the shot clock. Game clock.
Soon enough.
Well, I'm hurrying the seasons. Gets wide right, swing left. Looking to throw, looking over the middle. The pass is
nice play.
Almost intercepted. Nice play. Nice play out there defensively.
Landon Baker there.
Yeah,
making up ground while that ball's in the air, and would not have been a first down, but it definitely would have put them at 4th and short, and I think they probably would have gone for it there. But you'll see him come, breaks on the ball nice, and then plays the ball, not the man, and breaking that up. Almost got the pick.
Yeah, almost got the pick. So Conneaut now will kick it away with 4th down and 13 at the Titusville 48. Try to flip the field here. Titusville will put 2 back. They stand back around the 10. Burley on the far side. Shoemaker Carpenter, I believe, is on the near side. Nice punt. It's going to go down, be taken on the far side out across the 20. Cuts back to the 25, upfield. And he's going to get out to he breaks the tackle. He's to the outside, and he's going to be brought down at the 35. I had him down about 5 yards before he was ready to go down.
Well, he cut it back there to his right after the whatever he saw there. I thought he had more space if he came to the left. He may have had a couple of blockers, but he saw a hole. He saw where he wanted to go, and does not go down on the initial contact. And end result of that punt is maybe about 10-yard gain there for the visitors. So good return by Titusville.
Titusville put it in place. Second possession, first down 10 at their own 35. Rockets will send 2 to the right. Got a wing right. Single back. McDonald's going to keep, and he's not going to gain away. There's a flag down. Looks like it's in the hold area.
Up.
Top block.
I'm wondering here if this is one of those where someone's engaging high and someone goes low.
Yeah, it's 1 to 2.
Because that's in the area where you can cut on your blocks, but
so it's a 10-yard penalty. Moves it back to a first and 20. The ball spotted at the 25-yard line, so some yardage to make up for Titusville. Johnson comes wide to the left. They put a wing right. Actually, we have, a wing left. I formation, McDonald under center. Goes to rolling to his right. Still rolling. Got a man up short. Pass is complete. And brought out of bounds at the gain of about 10 on the play.
yeah, nice pass to Stearns here. And so here you go, 1st and 20, and you make up the penalty yards right off the bat. Put yourself in a situation now at 2nd and 10 to perhaps prolong the drive, but kind of a short, medium, and deep routes. And Conneaut not able to pick up the crossers there, the backers. And we've seen that a couple times on the completions. They're rolling to their left with the first was a mesh, but here just the drag patterns.
Titus will go doubles left side. Be 2nd down and 10. It was a good pass by McDonald going to his left. Ball is handed off to Colville. Jackson Colville is going to be brought down in the backfield. Going to lose about 3 on the play. My guess is they have watched some of the film from last week. Jackson had a really good last week running the ball.
And Ryan Green there, 6'2", 230 senior, playing that end spot. Definitely shot his hands, got control of the Rocket lineman. And about 3-4 yard loss on the play.
3rd down 14 for Titusville. Titusville will stack 2 to the left side. Conneaut brings 10 up inside. McDonald's rolling to his left again. Throws up short once again. Good hit out there, but the pass is complete. But it'll bring up 4th down and 3, and Titusville will have to kick it away.
Yeah, that's a great job of coming up and finishing the play. You don't care about giving up 5 yards when it's 4th and long, but coming up making a short tackle will force Titusville here to punt once again with a very fast-moving first quarter.
Nice high kick coming down the left side, and it's going to go out of bounds. Not as deep as I thought it might go. It'll be turnover with 2:20 left to go here in the first quarter. Eagles will get their 2nd possession. Neither offense able to get anything going right yet. Conneaut had a pretty good drive started.
Yeah, and the thing about, I was saying about 2:22 to go here in the first quarter is both teams running the ball so much. Now Titusville's trying to pass there a little bit more. It's going to chew up this clock here so quickly. If it continues that way, I kind of want to get interested in seeing what type of play calling we get into if you're only going to get so many possessions.
Single left, double right for Conneaut. Goldsmith in the backfield. He has the ball straight ahead. Oh, big hole. Out across the 40 to the 45. Enough for a 1st down. Pick up about 12. Opened up a big hole that time.
Yeah, double on the nose guard. They pull the guard around. And that just was a nice job, a nice scheme there for a big gain on 1st down.
1st down and 10 for Conneaut. The ball is at their own 46-yard line. Quick out to the left side, overthrows his receiver. Bring up a 2nd down.
Yeah, interesting. I like the misdirection here. They pull both guards to the right and just throw a quick out to the left. Try to get a middle misdirection here against the Rockets, but the course pass there being off. Could have set up a one-on-one move out there for the wide receiver.
Would remind you to keep up with Pennsylvania high school football on PCN on social media. Follow PCN on Facebook and Twitter for the game schedule at PCN TV. Glad to have them with us tonight. Fumble! And I think they got it.
Yep.
Second down. 1:44 left to go, and a little bit of an opportunity there for Titusville. But, not quite able to pick up the fumble. Good crowd down here tonight once again at Carter Field. Stands across the way pretty full. The old bleachers are always full, aren't they? The one corner is all Rocket kids, student body.
Yeah, good student crowd tonight.
Yeah. You'll hear from those kids as this game gets exciting here. Getz comes wide right. Goldsmith comes in the slot right, and they have trips on the left side. And I believe they're going to take a timeout. Things don't look quite right. Coach says we'll take, illegal substitution. I saw the coach signaling for a timeout over here, but apparently the flag already been thrown. Moving back 5 yards.
Well, not changing the play call here.
No, doubles right, trips left. Kind of stacked on the left side there. Quarterback rolling to his left, still rolling. Wants to go deep. Big high pass deep, and no flag. Jackson Colville over there playing free safety. Knocked the ball down and got involved in the play. A little early, I thought. I wasn't surprised.
Yeah, when the balls hang up like this, it gets me a little nervous for DBs and stuff, especially if they don't see it right away. But
no, that wasn't that.
It's kind of a jump ball.
Yeah. Wasn't quite as bad, and then replays it. Looked to me the first time around.
You both are thinking basketball.
Yeah.
Dave, you coach special teams, right?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Snap, and the punt is away. It's going to go to the right side. Picked up over there. Whoops, reverse field and dropped
fumbled,
the ball.
picked it up.
Picks it up, and I don't know if he can
There's
advance
no whistle.
or not. No whistle. Oh, and he brought down at about the 30.
Yeah, before his knee went down, he fumbled the ball and picked it up and played it. And kind of gave up on the play without the whistle being blown. So a little different look there, but interesting idea, I guess.
That's one of those dangerous situations for you defensively. He picks that ball up. You kind of thought he was down.
Yeah,
you let up, and he shoots through and scores on you. But
looked like a pretty good body slam by 78.
I thought so, too. I thought it was a little bit more than just a tackle, but officials seem to let it go. That's okay. First down and 10, Titusville, third possession here in the first quarter. So far, unable to move the ball consistently. Doubles left, man in motion out to the left.
Option.
McDonald option to Koval, and he'll go nowhere. He's thrown down. Maybe a loss of 1.
Yeah, play took a little bit of time there to develop, and the pursuit. Too much there, obviously, for a Titusville offensive line.
Second down, and we'll call second down and 10. The clock has second down and 11. May not get another playoff here in the quarter. Doesn't appear as we will. First quarter will come to an end. There's no score here at Carter Field homecoming. We'll be back with second quarter action right after this.
Let's say I have an internet issue. Do you offer in-home support?
That would be fee.
You did say free, right?
That's a fee.
Free?
Fee.
So do I pay for in-home support or do I not pay for in-home support?
Correct.
Read the fine print. Only Armstrong provides all their customers with free local support and service, in-home, by telephone, or one of our local stores. Zoom from Armstrong.
Good job.
Whoever said,
"It's only a dog,"
never loved a dog. Our philosophy is simple. We treat every dog as if it were our own, and believe us, we spoil our dogs. When dogs are comfortable, they're happy. The Barking Lot in Titusville is ready to make your dog happy by offering grooming services, daycare, and boarding. Call today to schedule an appointment, or better yet, stop in and discover a stranger, crazier, quirkier group of dog lovers at the Barking Lot in Titusville.
And welcome back to Carter Field here, homecoming 22. And Titusville with a second down and 11 to get this underway. Sweep right, get some good block out front, cut back inside across the 40, about the 42-yard line. We get a pickup of about 7 or 8 on the play.
Yeah, Dagger coming across here pursuing a couple of these kids from Conneaut. They like the head.
Yeah,
and they're coming. You better keep your keep your head on a swivel a little bit because they're not quitting on the play. But pretty good jet sweep right there. Gain 6-7 yards here. Give up a manageable third down for the Rockets.
Mark, 3rd down and 3. The ball's at the Rocket 42.
Then we got a Rocket timeout.
Coach wants to talk. Yeah, that's one of the things I've noticed too early in the game. Conneaut's hitting well.
Yes,
they're not letting up at all, and they run right through you.
Well, and it tells me that, regardless of how the season may have been going for them so far tonight, that they believe. You know, they're here to play, and they're listen, you always want to ruin the other team's homecoming. Our homecoming's tomorrow and everything. We talked this week about, we have a state-ranked team coming in. I'm like, they may not have – sometimes you take it as a slap when you're the homecoming opponent. And so I said, listen, they're going to have a little chip on their shoulder. They're going to come in. They're going to want to play. And I think that's what we're seeing here tonight with Conneaut a little bit.
The other thing, David, that you add to that is Cash played Meadville last week. They're also 0-5. On the other hand, Titusville's 1-4.
Yep.
They're looking for a second win. So there's a lot of emotion on both sides into this game tonight.
Yeah, there's a lot of
both teams
looking for something
smacked
here
up by
tonight.
Meadville.
Yeah.
McDonald rolls to his left, still looking,
there.
Throws up short. The pass is complete. It'll be enough for the first down as it gets inside the own 45 out to about the 47. McDonald's doing a good job on his rollouts, and
he seems very
Steve and I talked often, David, about Titusville's continually rolling our right-handed throwers out to the
left. I know that's what we're seeing so far here tonight, and. He's doing his best, to flip the hips and try to get a good throw on that. One thing you definitely don't want to see him do is, throw too much far back across the middle.
Yeah.
But so far, it does well.
Doubles to the right for Titusville, wing left. 1st and 10. Koval out across the left side, drives it inside the 50. And there's a good tackle, but he picks up about 5 on the play.
Yeah, it's a good, take 5 yards.
Yeah, absolutely. Brings up 2nd down.
Excellent first down there for the Rockets. And then I think it was Caleb Kelly, I think if I got the right number, came up there and made a really nice, Strike, came up and made a really nice form tackle.
Now we have a timeout on this side of the field as Conneaut wants to talk things over. 10:17 to go here in the first half. There's no score. Titusville right now with their best drive going. They have the ball at the 48 of Conneaut. See if they can continue here.
Yeah, first time getting across the 50 here this evening on his 3rd possession, I believe.
Yes, 3rd.
And chewing up some clock along the way here. We saw Conneaut earlier having some success on a drive before having to punt it away. So
this is one of those starting out to be one of those momentum games, David. Everybody's playing kind of even right now, and the first 2 scores, especially if it's the same team, if you get up 14-0, that momentum might have a major play in this.
And taking care of the ball is going to be absolutely crucial here. And then maybe someone special teams can make a play for them or put them in pretty good field position for their offense. So all 3 phases of this game tonight is going to be very important for each team.
Yeah. Taking care of the ball is critical. Titusville doubles to the left, wing right. In reverse to Mung. Mung across the left side. He didn't have enough for the first down. He gets knocked out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. That was a good call.
That's a nice little play.
Yeah. Executed well. Be a first down and 10. Titusville at the 40 of Conneaut.
Well, Titusville was having trouble early on running straight at Cash. So now here's a little misdirection. some reverses. Maybe we'll see a counter, that sort of thing here, instead of just trying to go north-south so much.
Doubles left side, wing right. Rockets first down and 10. Here comes Koval trying to get around the left side, and he just can't get outside. Just
Goldsmith
no way of
makes a
controlling
nice
that
play.
Corner.
Well, you string that out, and the help's coming, but he strung it out, and he makes the play. And then one thing I've noticed here, too, is Cash is now in a regular three-man front, where before they were walking up an outside backer to like a four-man front, but now they've kind of gone back into just a three-man front here.
Titusville now is going to send two right. We'll set that to the left. McDonald rolls to his left, still rolling.
Good step up.
Throws it up and over the head of the receiver out at the 30-yard line. Brings up a third down.
That might have been one of those if he can pull up McDonald, and this is tough to say when you're scrambling like that. He steps up in the pocket real nice. He's still rolling left. If he could plant his feet a little bit more and get into his throw there, maybe he can get more of a dart to where he's going. But
so 3rd and 10 to Titusville, 3rd and 11. Stack two on the left side. We roll left once again. Gets a block. McDonald looking to throw. Passes up short and is complete inside the 35. This is where, David, you get into that. Do I go fourth or not? Is this a 4-down territory?
I think it probably will be at the 35. I mean, if you punt this, you better make sure you bury it, or else if it goes to the end zone, you're only going to gain about 15 yards on the touchback. So I think we'll see them.
You're going to go for it.
And your defense is doing pretty good.
So it's 4th down. I'd say about 6 or so. They have 5 on the board, but I think it's a little more than that.
That was great effort just to get 5 yards on that play right there.
Yeah.
That was a big 5 yards for this.
So we stack them on the right side.
Double pass. There he is.
He's complete at the 20-yard line. And
hold on. Hold on to that ball.
A dying quail, but we got it.
Well, you know what? 4th down, you throw it up. If it gets picked, who cares?
Yeah.
Here you get the reception, but as soon as he throws it back like this, 3 just comes in untouched. This is a great job. Hey, go up there and high point that ball, young man, then hold on to it. You got help coming, and that's a big conversion.
Shoemaker Carpenter, I believe it was, on the reception. Yeah, I felt bad for Jackson. He had a man in his face right now. Big play, 1st down and 10. Titusville at the 21 from Conneaut. McDonald's going to keep, drive straight ahead. He's going to be hit after a gain of about 2 on the play.
That's good vision. Cut that one up inside. Get a couple yards here.
Pescora is the tackler for Conneaut. Gain of 3, 2nd down and 7. Down to 19.
Yeah, Dygert coming off for Conneaut there. 6'5", 220 junior. And a little tired. We'll see what how much gas is in the tank. That kind of a thing I wonder here just early, midway 2nd quarter.
Doubles left side for the Rockets. Ball's handed off to the outside winger. He's going to deep, get around the corner. He's around the corner and knocked out of bounds. Down inside the 10, I believe. Is that where it's at, Bill?
Yard line.
What's that again?
About the 5-yard line.
5-yard line. Well, 1st and goal from the 5 for Titusville.
Yeah, that was good speed getting out around.
So Titusville were the first major threat here now with the ball 1st and goal from the 5. Once again, Titusville will put 2 to the right side. McDonald rolling to his right, still rolling. Has a man in the end zone. Touchdown. Nice play. No, it's Schmidt, I believe. 28. Touchdown, Titusville.
Great job here giving him protection as he rolls this time to the right, to the wide side of the field. And they don't account.
Who was it, Mom?
There.
Is that 20 or 28?
20. That was Mon coming across there from his tight end position. A little bit, maybe a tight end delay, and the corner coming in on the receiver's route doesn't pick him up in time. And a nice, well thrown ball.
High snap.
Block.
And the kick is blocked. And they can't advance it in high school ball.
No.
The high snap.
Go ahead and run it. Go ahead. Run. Go.
So it was a high snap, and that allowed Conneaut to get in and block the kick. So that could be an important point. 6-0 Titusville.
Or an important non-point?
More important non-point.
Well, people don't think sometimes, I think, in high school, and we're lucky we have a young kicker, but a very experienced kicker already who converts over 90% of the extra points. And that point, and if you especially obviously score multiple touchdowns, but if you have that definite point that you can kind of go to instead of risking 2-point plays here and there. But again, a look here at the touchdown, nice rollout, takes a hit on the throw, but that was a dart, and just a well executed play by the Rockets there. And I tell you, for a young quarterback, his first touchdown.
Played well.
First,
and I'm not sure it's his first touchdown. I wouldn't
varsity
say that.
Touchdown.
Oh yeah, it might be this year. Yeah.
But again, it looks like they're giving him pass plays that he's handling them just great. He's not putting the ball in a jeopardy or at all, and he's done a really nice job so far this first half.
Enjoying this game, we can get more Pennsylvania high school sports action with PCN's coverage of the PIAA state championships. Stream championship games on demand now with PCN Select.
I want to thank Brian and Jeremy making the trip up once again this year. Good to see you guys.
So Titusville all set to go. The kick is going to be deep, picked at the 4-yard line, coming out across the 10, the 15, to the 20. Breaks the tackles out across the 30. Oh, we missed him out there. We had a chance. He's at the 31. Had a chance to get him back there about 10 yards, Dave.
Yeah, that's a ball I think I would have been. I was saying in my head, let it go into the end zone, but and then they had a chance here to have him pinned back by the 10. He makes a nice little sidestep, gets that ball out past the 30 for about a 25, 26-yard return here. And we got 2 guys coming down there, and 3 guys, as a matter of fact.
Oh, and Rib, we talk about other teams' kickers. We have a good one, too.
That's a good deep kick.
Yeah, Owen's got a strong leg on him.
Played soccer up until this year.
Yeah. First down and 10, Conneaut. They're at their own 31-yard line. Ball's given off to Goldsmith. Straight up the middle. It's across the 40, and it's going to be brought down to 42. Be a gain of 12. First down and 10.
Yeah, that's twice that he's gone straight up the middle. Looked to me, I think it was up to the one hole there, the left side there, and untouched for the first 5 or so yards. Now that time on contact, that ball started to squirt out the back a little bit, but he is able to hold on. So when you're at the 6-minute mark here, that's a good first play on this drive.
Getz comes wide to the left. Double wing for, well, he got a slot left, I guess. Ball's given off to Goldsmith off the right side. Across the 45, about the 47. So it appears as though they may have found something they like on the Titusville's left defensive side.
Yeah, starting to gash a little bit here. This time 5 yards on that one. That's, the first carry with 11, 12 yards. So they might be finding something.
Second down and 5. The ball's out at the 46-yard line. Goldsmith weighs in about 185, so he's a short, stocky back. It goes to him once again straight ahead. Drives across midfield inside Titusville territory about the 49. I'm going to be just a little bit short of the first down. Oh.
Yeah, they're calling the first.
Yeah, I missed. Spotted at the 49.
Well, Cash is doing a very good job against this 3-man front where you got a guy over your head, they're taking him, but then their guards are able to get right out to the linebackers. And they've done a good job sealing them inside or outside for their ball carrier to kind of run off their back on this drive.
First down and 10 now for Cash at the Titusville 49. It's a reverse coming across the left side. Got him in the backfield. Nice play. Hold on to him and get some help.
Good job.
63. Miller, I believe.
Again, you win these first downs, you put them in the second and long has been successful for Titusville tonight.
That's the second good play by Miller.
Yeah. He's reading well and shooting the gap from his linebacker position.
Doubles left side now. Wing right. Put a man in motion. Pitch back to the man in motion. Wants to cut upfield. He does. Out across the 50. And he'll be stopped at about the 49, the original line of scrimmage. Bring up a 3rd and 10. Bill, I'm just looking across the way there. Looks like it's fairly quiet over there. Is that just my misrepresentation?
They're just relaxing.
Don't relax. It's only 6-0.
That was a big homecoming parade earlier, so maybe everybody had too much sugar and all that walking. Yeah,
we're getting ready for the finale here in halftime.
Yeah.
Man in motion.
Counter
coming the other way, and Titusville plays it pretty well if you bring him down. At the 44, gain of 5. I thought maybe they had him before that.
That is, yards after contact there. Cash is getting 2 or 3 yards after that, after contact and such. We get up a little high. Schmidt kind of got a little deep there as the ball was coming back to him. Now he does, of course, force it back inside, but could squeeze down a little bit more. Maybe not get so deep.
It's 4-down territory we see for Conneaut. They had 4th down and 5 at the Titusville 44. See what they come up with. See what Titusville's defense can come up with here. This could be big. 2 in the backfield. Going to throw, rolling to his right, still rolling. And he's going to be hit and dropped. Fumble the ball. Titusville's anyway.
This is it.
We got it.
That was 4th down. Either way, we get it.
That's a gain, though, of 10 to 15 yards after the turnover versus just an incompletion.
And there's a crowd.
And there's the
So Titusville will take over, and it's down to the 45-yard. Then loss of about 10 on the play, or 15, as Dave said. So good defensive effort that time by Titusville on 4th down.
Well, we'd like to see, the quarterback here, if he can't keep 2 hands on the ball while he's running here, and he's got that out there that whole time, and he gets sandwiched. But this is a great effort. I mean, this is an extra 10 to 15 yards gained on that fumble.
Yep. 1st down and 10, Titusville. McDonald going to go deep. He's got a man if he can find him. And it's complete. Oh, great Koval. Koval, what a nice catch.
Late hit.
There's a flag, too.
Oh, that was an excellent catch by Jackson.
Nice pass.
That was a very nice, it was a nice throw, nice catch, because you're about to get hit. And you're right, we break one deep. He's down now. He's scrambling a little bit.
See him. Yeah.
Great job keeping your eyes downfield. Beautiful ball there. Way to take the hit, and then we'll see right here there, 50, the late hit. A half the distance penalty, so 2:18 to go in the half. Titusville's in prime position to go up by 2 scores.
Yeah. That was just a nice play. Good ball by McDonald, a good catch by Jackson Koval. 1st down for Titusville. The ball is at the 10. 1st and goal. McDonald. Ball's given off to Jackson. Drive straight ahead inside to the 5, maybe beyond.
Tight formation here, just basically saying we're running north and south right at you. And here we come, and they did.
Yep. 1:55 to go here in the 1st half. Titusville once again threatening now. 2nd down and goal from the 5. McDonald under center, strong side left for Titusville. And that's where they go with Jackson. Jackson drives straight ahead.
Down to the 1.
And it'll be 3rd down and goal.
Good effort, keeping the legs moving.
I think I was talking with Chris Feely before the game, and we were talking about Jackson and the first time I watched him wrestle in junior high. And I thought, he's mean. He picked up this young man in 8th grade and just slammed him and pinned him so quickly. And this is the last 2 games he's run the ball well. It goes again to Koval. Oh, he's tripped up. He's in for the touchdown. So Titusville picks up the score. I wonder if they'll go for 2 or will he kick it? Yeah, see, they're going to keep the offense out there, I believe, Dave, and go for the 2.
Well, I'll tell you, I don't know, we don't remember where all the pressure came from on the first extra point, but there was plenty of it.
Yeah.
So
it was a high snap, guys.
Yeah, it was a high snap on top of it all. Titusville put 2 to the right side, and now they're going to move it to the left hash mark for this 2-point conversion attempt.
Well, let's see here. Roll right. We'll see.
On the snap, little high snap, rolling to his right. Got that part right. Into the end zone.
Got it again.
Come same play.
Pretty much. Long, nice hands, fingertips.
Mung gets the 2-point conversion, 14-0 Titusville. Well done.
That's kind of I don't want to know if this is true or not. To me, it kind of feels a little bit like a statement drive.
Yes.
We did have the nice big pass play, but then we just kind of ran it at you from the 10 yards in, and then you get the 2-point conversion here right before the half. Barring anything crazy, that's a great last 6 minutes of the half there for the Rockets.
And I wanted now we go back to what we were talking about earlier in the second quarter. The team gets up 14. What's it going to do to momentum? So a lot of that's going to be on an attitude adjustment now by both of these teams. You've got to play now from a 14-point advantage.
And
don't let down.
Well, that momentum's going to get broken up by halftime.
Yeah.
We were up by 14 last time.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes,
last week,
right.
28-14 at the half. And
Conneaut gets the ball second half. So they have time, 58 seconds, if they can get something going here. Titusville doesn't overplay it. And all those things are fun to watch and guess about. That's one of the reasons you just sit at home and watch TV and tell the coaches what they did wrong. I don't know if you do that.
We love to hear it. So we love to hear it.
Yeah.
Hey, just want to say hi to Rusty Cross, who's watching in Tennessee. And with that being said, we have a lot of viewers who watch us from Florida, and our thoughts and prayers with all those folks in Florida.
Ribs kick is taken into the they took your advice, David. Let it go. It goes into the end zone. They'll bring it out.
Well, we were talking earlier about 2 good kickers here.
Yeah.
One thing I look for when you've got a leg that can go deep is it got air under it or is it a line drive? Because you can out-kick your coverage.
Yes.
And that beautiful ball right there, I really, that had great end over end, but a lot of air under it. And good deep kick that landed at the 5.
Can you guess, Luke, what he coaches? Special teams.
That's right. I was going to say there's a lot of air up here, too. So
it's got warmer this week than it was last week. Does that have to do with David and Steve? Or?
Hi, Steve.
First down and 10, Conneaut at their own 20.
Oh.
They're going to put quads out to the right side.
Empty backfield, so they're not maybe willing to go quietly this half.
Watch over the middle.
There's slant. Ooh.
Threw it right through his hands.
Now, I like
Good call.
The quads to one side, the single, you run the slant. Don't want the pick right now, though. Like, you need to be very careful here. But they got a one-on-one matchup they like.
Well, you let him get across his face, too. And
if you can lead him out there and get that, I mean, he had
a lot of yardage.
That's a lot of green in front of him.
Yep.
So it's not a terrible idea, in the circumstances.
We're going to do it again.
Now the outside backer there for Titusville 28 needs to get his drops to help on that slant. Now he's coming. So it's one-on-one again.
Almost overshot him.
Almost overshot him, but seeing that they feel like they got this mismatch and an advantage, I like seeing if we would keep Schmidt kind of just dropping at to that receiver's hip and try to help defend that slant a little bit instead of bringing pressure, because it's a quick throw. It's going to be tough to get there in time with that pressure anyhow.
Oh, coming up at halftime, we'll bring you the sights and sounds of the high school marching band. Also, it is homecoming here in Titusville, and that means the crowning of your homecoming queen. And we'll have all of that coming up for you here at halftime.
Hey, Luke.
Yes.
Got a question for you.
Uh-oh.
Is there an update on that Meadville score while we're standing here?
No, I haven't checked, to be honest with you. There's a couple big matchups in District 10 tonight, and we'll see if we can find something, Bill.
Okay, thanks.
Wireless Mike brought to you by Titusville Dairy Products Company and by McElroy's Flowers.
I just looked over the tree line out there. Kind of a pretty sight. I don't know if we can get a shot at it. I don't know if the lighting is too bad, but a little bit of an orange
The sky's
glow.
been beautiful tonight.
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah. A lot of good things happen when you come to Carter Field, folks.
Well, now we'll see what Conneaut decides to do here. They got one timeout left on the board.
Yeah, there you go. Nice shot. Thank you. Looks good.
Oh, in our production meeting, Jim, we went over that. We had anything that Jim wants.
Pays to be in the Hall of Fame, huh?
Not yet. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah. Trips left side. Devils right. Looking to throw.
Got a
looking
flag.
deep. Got a flag down. Going to way deep. And no completion the far side. Good coverage over here by Moan.
I think we must have an alignment issue here. Unless we're lined up off sides.
Yeah, I think Coach will probably decline that penalty.
Nope, it's on Conneaut, talking to Titusville coaches.
Bring up a 2nd and 10.
Well, I don't know. I might take it.
Yeah,
take the penalty.
Moving back.
Take the yards because you don't care about the clock or the downs as much as.
Yeah. Well, if it was third down and a different choice.
That'd be a
maybe,
different. Yeah, if it was.
But it would, take the yardage. So that moves it back to the 25. .38 seconds left in the half. Titusville up 14-0. Now they go back to the 4-1.
You know, in this cover zero look by Titusville, you have no help. And there they go.
And he overthrows.
Oh, no.
Oh. There's a flag on the play, and they're going to call interference. But
boy, that was late.
I kind of thought the ball had already hit the ground before the contact.
Well, it's from the yard line. It's not from the spot of the foul. But I just, we'll take a look here in the replay.
From this angle, it's hard to see. Maybe he must have seen something different with contact, but I don't know. And now we got another flag.
In sportsmanlike contact, somebody in Titusville.
Yeah, well, complaining about the call. Right to the official.
Yeah.
That's 30 yards.
Yep. These are mistakes. Yeah, we talked about the mental part of it here a little bit ago. And these are the ones that get you.
Yeah, 32 seconds to go in the half. You're in a great position, up 14. Okay, you get the pass interference penalty, but now an unsportsman on top of that puts Cash at the 44 with a timeout still to go.
That's not going to make the sideline individuals very happy about it. Well, once again, quads on this side. Single on the right. Now they're talking to Schmidt over there, like you said, David. And going to be a timeout.
Only, 26 seconds to come off the clock?
Yeah. Well, and I like this timeout. Kind of settle them down, refocus here.
Yeah, that.
You know what they've set up there in the quads and the single. Hey, this is what they're looking to do. This is what, So, good timeout, I think, here by Coach.
Yeah, that's not a penalty you really want to have at that particular time. The call is made. You're not going to change it. And you're certainly not going to do anything to help your cause. So it will be first down and 10. They'll be at the Titusville 44 now. Certainly in range with a long arm. We'll see what Conneaut wants to come up with here.
Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to say his name right. Is it Reeb?
Rib.
Rib.
So here's Rib now out in this situation. He's senior, but is out there now in replace. We'll see if they go right after him. Oh, we got a flag. Going to go deep.
Oh, wobbly pass, and it will be intercepted. Titusville intercepts at about the 23-yard line.
See what the flag
there's
is.
a flag at the 44. If it's a hold against Conneaut, Titusville will take
Which it
over.
is.
It is. They're looking at the Titusville bench.
Oh, yeah, we come on the blitz. The center there, 79, just
Yeah.
kind of hugged. And you'll see it right there.
The holding was on Wheeling at
Now,
Titusville.
and I'll say, too, differences here with McDonald. He has done a great job of taking care of the football.
Yeah.
You know, and even though you got a flag coming on you there, if they could have thrown that one out of bounds, you run out of bounds, you know, just get rid of the ball. You still got time, and with the timeout, you still have time to maybe make something happen here before the half. But now Titusville will take over.
Yeah, we'll see what Titusville will do with 20 seconds left in the half. Deep in your own territory, let's just run it out and be content with a 14 score and go up and kind of get ourselves settled down a little bit mentally.
You're going to say the conservative thing here, but they're all excited down there on the field on homecoming. They're thinking we're going to take one shot here.
Yeah. But who's right?
Well, I'm not, you know.
If it was Steve here, you'd say Steve.
I would. That's hard to sit there and swallow. I'm going to agree with him, but no, you're right. They're going to take the knee.
Well, I was. What was the one? Whether or not to kick the ball or pass or something in the air. A couple of weeks ago, Steve got into it, and he was right.
Well, see, and I can see
he's not listening now, so I can say
our coach is also the offensive coordinator. I can see him taking a shot here and us on the sidelines yelling. So
Titusville will take a knee, and that will end the first half. I don't think Conneaut has any timeouts left. And so we'll go to halftime here at Carter Field Homecoming, and Titusville leading 14-0 with a good second quarter for Titusville. We'll come back with all the halftime activities, including the crowning of the Queen.
Like a good neighbor, your State Farm agent is there. And there. And now, there. Good Neighbor Connect is a secure virtual meeting tool exclusively for State Farm customers. It's simple to use, no signups, downloads, or plugins, and it helps you have the conversations you need with your agent at whatever distance you prefer. Ask your agent about meeting through Good Neighbor Connect today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hey, Joe, should I be seeing zeros?
What, on our 401k?
No, 0% is back. Dummy.
That's right, 0% is back on select models. And you know what else is back? Our inventory. Roll that beautiful drone footage.
So stop out and see us for 0% financing.
We're Donovan and Bauer on the Hightown Road in Titusville.
Let's say I have an internet issue. Do you offer in-home support?
That would be fee.
You did say free, right?
That's a fee.
Free?
Fee.
So do I pay for in-home support or do I not pay for in-home support?
Correct.
Read the fine print. Only Armstrong provides all our customers with free local support and service, in-home, by telephone, or one of our local stores. Zoom from Armstrong.
And welcome back inside the Goodwill Larry's Auto Service halftime show. And we welcome you back to Carter Field. We're going to be taking part in the festivities here. At the half, the Rockets lead the Conneaut Eagles 14-0. Gentlemen, we're just going to kind of talk, and as things happen out on the field, we'll kind of bring you the sights and sounds of what's going on. We've got Bill McCrillis down on the field. We're going to be going to Bill and got the high school marching band coming out on the field now. We'll bring you some of that as well. Quick thoughts on this first half?
Well, I'm really impressed with Titusville seemed to make some adjustments and get things to work there for them in the last part of the first half there. I'm real impressed with the play of McDonald and how well he's taking care of the ball, and I think they're calling a good game for him. We realized that we couldn't run straight ahead.
Yeah.
We had some success throwing the ball, but then we also had success running the ball with some misdirection and different things, and I think that's something that they'll probably keep right on doing right now.
Yeah, the only concern I had was right at the very end of the game, David, when we got those penalties, and then you just can't lose control. Your emotions got to stay in check, whether you're up or down, point-wise. And I was concerned that was going to cost us. It did not cost us points right now. So if we can just settle down at halftime, get control, and come back out here and get a 3 and out, get the ball, and put another score up, it could be pretty much over. But we said that last week, too. It didn't work that way.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting start here, third quarter. And Titusville, that's one thing maybe they'll talk about is not repeating last week and getting that score.
Relive the power, drama, and excitement of that moment with their theme composed by Alan Silvestri. We will close tonight with a modern classic and Stan Lee's most famous character, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. This hero has an instantly recognizable 12-bar blues theme that was written 55 years ago and never seems to age. The Titusville High School Rocket Marching Band is under the direction of Mr. Kevin Vinson and Assistant Director Ms. Sarah Hofstetter. Guard instructor is Mrs. Sabrina Van Tyne Zucolato, and drumline instructor is Miss Stephanie Cicero. Student leaders are Kat Henderson, Preston Lalone, Caitlin Norden, Nathan Vinson, and Chloe Watkins. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your capes because here comes the 2022 Titusville High School Rocket Marching Band.
Titusville High School Marching Band performing here at halftime at Carter Field. It's Homecoming 2022. It's also the big Athletic Hall of Fame weekend, and we want to congratulate our own Jim Bodemer. We'll be going into the Hall of Fame tomorrow night at Titusville High School. Titusville High School Marching Band performing here at halftime. Take a quick timeout and we'll bring you the rest of the halftime festivities for Homecoming 2022. This is the Goodwill Larry's Auto Service halftime show. Our coverage continues right after this.
Hi, my name is Dr. Charlie Gates. I'm an orthopedic surgeon with Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, and I spend most of my time here at Titusville Area Hospital. I'm a general orthopedic surgeon. I perform wrist fracture surgery, ankle fracture surgery, and hip fracture surgeries. I do carpal tunnels and trigger fingers, knee arthroscopies, and shoulder arthroscopies. I look forward to serving the patients here in the hospital.
Whoever said, "It's only a dog," never loved a dog. Our philosophy is simple. We treat every dog as if it were our own, and believe us, we spoil our dogs. When dogs are comfortable, they're happy. The Barking Lot in Titusville is ready to make your dog happy by offering grooming services, daycare, and boarding. Call today to schedule an appointment, or better yet, stop in and discover a stranger, crazier, quirkier group of dog lovers at the Barking Lot in Titusville.
Fat Chad's Brewing is Titusville's premier dining destination, offering fine dining served with a cold beverage and great conversation. Try our oiled derrick sirloin or railroad flat iron, or how about the TPD ribeye, Louis Lip strip steak, or Fat Chad's pork steak. Our pasta entries and sandwiches are just as popular. Try the garden pasta or the Asiago chicken, or get the Rocketeer burger or fish sandwich, all served with fresh cut fries. Come in Saturday nights for Wild Game Saturdays. For good food and good times, it's Fat Chad's Brewing in Titusville.
And welcome back to the Goodwill Larry's Auto Service halftime show. Homecoming 2022.
Family and serving the Titusville community. Amy is a graduate of Cochranton Area High School and has served as the branch manager at Farmers National Bank in Titusville for over a decade. She serves as the president of the Titusville Council of the Arts and is also a board member of the Titusville YWCA and Titusville Youth Soccer Association. Additionally, Amy has been involved with the Rotary and continues to coach youth soccer. Luke is a Titusville native, graduating from Titusville High School in 1999. Beginning his media career at WTIV, Luke has been dedicated to covering the local news, sports, and events, which eventually led him to the launch of the broadcasting and media company Lightning Strike Productions in 2002, and subsequently The Stream in 2005. The Stream expands and provides accessible coverage of local sports and community events through internet, radio, and television within the Oil region and beyond. Additionally, Luke serves on the Titusville Youth Soccer Association as board president and on the Titusville YMCA board as vice president. Amy and Luke are the proud parents of Samuel, Nolan, and Cullen Rio. They lead by example to instill the importance of community within their three sons. Congratulations, the 2022 homecoming honorees, Luke and Amy Rio. The members of the senior class have selected 7 young ladies as the 2022 homecoming court. Tonight, first, Lance Enright escorts Victoria Bodemer, daughter of Rebecca Bodemer. Followed by Elijah Sampson escorting Lindsay Foy, daughter of Eric and Suzette Foy. Next is Preston Lalone escorting Catherine Henderson, daughter of James Henderson and Rhonda Clark. Tanner Tarr escorts Kaylin McDonald, daughter of Chris and Kelly McDonald. Fifth, we have Manny Perez escorting Carly Moon, daughter of Greg and Marcia Moon. Next, Anton Morrison Sanchez escorts Anna Shelgren, daughter of Eric and Sharon Shelgren. Finally, we have Zayden Dale escorting McKinley Vincent, daughter of Dave and Marie Vincent. The 4 senior high classes have worked hard over the past 2 weeks to complete floats for this year's homecoming parade. The seniors chose the Day of the Dead as a theme, with Chase Weaver representing them. The junior class picked the Japanese Cherry Blossom Festival as their theme, with Isabella Ongley as their representative. The sophomore class selected a Mardi Gras theme, represented by Gracie Sampson. Finally, the freshman class has the Chinese New Year as their theme, with Sam Proper representing them. In all, the Spirit Week points were added up through penny wars, float building, and participation. The class with the most total points will receive the Spirit Week blanket, presented by the senior high principal, Mr. Knapp, and assistant principal, Ms. Crystal Gates. The 4th place float is the sophomore float. The 3rd place float is the senior float. The 2nd place float is the freshman float. And the winner of the float competition is the junior class. For the points totals, in 4th place is the sophomore class with a total of 975 points. The 3rd place is the freshman class with a total of 1,150 points. In 2nd place is the junior class with a total of 1,425 points. And the class that has won Spirit Week 2022 is the senior class with a total of 1,450 points. Ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention to the field for the moment everyone has been waiting for. It is time to announce our 2022 Titusville Homecoming Queen. At this time, we would like to introduce our former queen, Miss Abby Samsel, escorted by Evan Mullen. This week, the Titusville High School student body selected one of the 7 ladies to represent them at tonight's festivities. So without further ado, congratulations to this year's homecoming queen. Miss, may I have a drum roll, please? Miss Catherine Henderson. Presenting her crown is the former queen, Abby Samsel. Presenting her sash is Paisley Crawford, Student Council Vice President. Presenting her with her bouquet is Chloe Preston, Student Council President. Presenting her with a special gift is Evelyn Hanold, Student Council Secretary. A special thanks goes out to Morelli's Jewelry, Birch's Graphics, and Acorn Acres. To honor the new queen as she begins her reign, the THS Marching Band will now play the Titusville High School fight song.
Well, congratulations to Miss Henderson, this year's homecoming queen. What a beautiful night. What a beautiful week for all the homecoming festivities. And we're going to be going down to the field to Bill McCrillis. Bill?
Okay. Hey, guys. Miss Henderson, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
How you feeling?
Pretty all right.
Pretty all right?
Pretty all right.
Okay. We missed you up there in the band, though. This is good.
Yeah.
THS Student Council wishes to thank all
future plans?
I want to major in astrophysics.
Astrophysics.
Yes.
Hey, guys.
Do you know what that is, Bill?
No, I have no idea what that is, but I'm with her.
Congratulations to her.
Thank you, and congratulations.
Thank you.
And have a great run.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Thanks, Bill. Bill McCrillis on the wireless mic down on the field. We'll take our final timeout. We'll come back and talk about what the Rockets need to do in the second half, or what the Eagles need to do in the second half. And we'll get on with the game. What? There's a big party up here in the press box. You know, for a guy that's about ready to enter the Hall of Fame, Jim,
what?
You should behave up here.
Why start now?
Saying hi to the PCN audience tonight. Our coverage will continue here from Titusville. It's Carter Field and the Rockets and the Eagles. That wraps up our Goodwill, Larry's Auto Service halftime show. Second half action is coming up next.
Poppy's Equipment and Storage Rental in Pleasantville is committed to providing our customers with exceptional service while offering quality rental equipment. We offer competitive pricing and an array of equipment for you to get the job done and on time. Hosting an event? Poppy's can help with that too. We have tents, tables, chairs, heaters, generators, barbecues, and more. Need firewood or propane? No problem. Whether you're in construction or a weekend warrior, reach out to Poppy's about your next project needs. Poppy's Place on the Tynesta Road in Pleasantville. Since 1965, the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home has been dedicated to serving Titusville and surrounding communities. Mr. Garrett believed in tradition and commitment to excellence, standards that are still held to this day. He also believed in community and making Titusville the best place to live, work, and play. When you need us, we will be there for you, providing a dignified service at fair prices. This has been our foundation for 55 years. The Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, 303 North Washington Street, Titusville. Interstate Pipe and Supply takes pride in providing superior customer service. That's why our dedicated employees are well trained and have the experience to offer friendly, quick, and reliable service and support. Need materials delivered to your job site? No problem. Interstate offers fast delivery from our 4 locations in Western Pennsylvania. We also serve Eastern Ohio, Northern Western Virginia, and Western New York. Service means business at Western Pennsylvania's premier pipe and supply company, Interstate Pipe and Supply.
Well, we got the second half. Just a few moments. Our coverage of Rocket Sports made possible by these great sponsors: by Oil Creek Plastics, by Titusville Area Hospital, by Interstate Pipe and Supply, by State Farm Insurance, by Poppy's, by the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, by Donovan and Bauer Auto Group, by The Barking Lot, by Fat Chads, by Armstrong, by Kreiner Real Estate, by Warner's Bakery, by Goodwill, by Larry's Auto Service, by Corky's Pizza, and by the Titusville Beverage. And we want to thank Corky's for the pizza and all the wonderful treats they bring us. And we want to thank the Titusville Beverage for the pop and water supplied up here in the press box as well. We were talking last week how good the pizza and the pepperoni balls. It's just fantastic. Lori and crew, thank you.
Well, I was talking to John tonight when he brought this in, and I have a deal where he's bringing to the away games, but we have to supply the heated bags and so on. So I'm going to figure that out.
We'll do that.
Make John make that trip.
Jim Bodemer, man talking right there, doing play-by-play tonight. Dave Bodemer breaking down the plays. Bill McCrillis down on the field with the wireless mic. If you're Titusville, what adjustments are you making here in the second half? And if you're the Eagles, what adjustments are you making?
Well, if I'm the Eagles, I want to get a lot of 3-and-outs against Titusville. We need the ball. You need the ball more than what you had in the first half, down 2 scores. And when you're not a explosive offense, is what it appears to be here, you need more opportunities. Titusville, I like what they did there in the second quarter as far as rolling out the quarterback, getting some short throws on those drag routes, which Cash had trouble covering. But then if you want to run the ball and run more clock, this misdirection that they've been doing, they've had a lot of success with. And let's see, 1 week to the next, can Titusville come out here and finish this one, which they had trouble doing last weekend. So it'll be an interesting first couple possessions here, I think, and see how this third quarter plays out. Cash doesn't look to be a strong throwing team, and if they can't get something going here in the third quarter or so, they're going to put themselves kind of behind the 8 ball that way.
Well, I think the first possession is going to be important because we kick off to Conneaut, and if we can get a 3-and-out type of situation, maybe not 3-and-out, but not let them sustain a drive, get them off the field, get our offense back on, and if we were to score, that really is going to change things for Titusville.
Well, and Titusville right now in the second half, a bend, don't break kind of a defense idea here. Let them chew up the clock, but you're right. Don't let them score, especially off this first drive, especially will be a telltale here for the second half.
So Titusville will kick off, and Conneaut down 14-0 will have an opportunity to get their offense on the field and get going. They had a pretty good surge there for a while with Cameron Goldsmith running out of the fullback position, tailback position. Got some good yardage there in the second quarter, but then got themselves in trouble with some rollouts and some wide plays that Titusville defended very well and put themselves in third and long situations. So they want to try to avoid that, I'm sure. Titusville, on the other hand, continue to put the pressure on and see if they can keep them contained. I think the big play for Conneaut has been the quick hitter up the middle.
Yeah, these dives with Goldsmith, I would, if you're going to run the ball, I'd straight north and south right there. Like I said, their guards have done a good job getting out on the backers. When they have trouble when they try to go wide, a lot of the times they've been caught. So we'll see.
Titusville's kick will go down to the right side, taken by Goldsmith. He's out across the 15, coming to the 20, and he's going to stop there. Now he breaks the tackle, tries it up the middle, and he's going to get hit and dragged down by a crew of brown shirts at about the 25-yard line.
Well, that's not bad coverage there. Make them have to work the majority of the field like this. One big fear is always giving up the big play, which Titusville definitely cannot do here. Any quick scores, any real big plays as far as that goes. And again, penalties. We've done a good job taking care of the ball. If we can cause another 1 or 2 turnovers, that would be, of course, great.
Getz will come wide to the left. Keep Goldsmith in the tailback position. Quarterback's going to keep up the middle. Dive straight ahead to pick up about 3 or so on the play. Maybe a little bit more, maybe 5. Bring up a second down. There's that quick hitter we're just now talking about.
There really isn't much reason yet to go outside until Titusville decides to find a way to stuff that. You give up 3 there, but 3 yards in a cloud of dust for cash is great for first downs. But again, they're going to have to make sure they cash in on this, no pun intended, and get some points on that board because it's going to chew up some clock.
Schmidt comes wide to the left for Conneaut. Man in motion. The ball's given off the tailback straight ahead. And he's going to drive across the 30. And the ball's on the ground, but I think he was down first. Was that a fumble, Bill?
Oh, man, that was close.
Yeah.
I think he was down, though.
Should be third down and about 3. Has a little bit more than that, maybe 4. So big third down play right off the get-go here for Titusville defensively. Again, Getz will come wide to the left. So far, everything's been up the middle for Conneaut. Under center. Center's going to keep it. The quarterback's going to keep it. Pushes ahead. Going to be close for the first down. And I think he's across the first down and made the yard to gain and to move the sticks.
Yeah, we'll see how patient now these coaches are with this game plan. They have time to do this as long as their defense comes out and gets stops if they scored. So, and we'll see what adjustments Titusville can make here. Maybe some run blitzes.
It's unusual, David. You referred to it in the first half to see 2 teams playing a 3-4.
Yeah, it is. Now Titusville's tighten up that 3-man front though.
Under center, quarterback keep. Then a little bit of a scrum.
He's going to break out if they're not careful.
Yeah. He gets it out to, I thought they had him down before that.
Well, here's the thing, to look at this offensive line, if they're getting tight splits, this offensive line, they're just kind of wedge blocking and kind of going to look to bully Titusville here. Now, the Titusville down linemen are squeezing in, and then the backers are coming out, almost making this like a 5-man front. But they're going to have to anchor down here, and if you have trouble doing that, then one thing they could do is they could just cut and gum up that middle and take that middle away.
Second down and 3. Ball's at the 44 of Conneaut.
Here they come again.
Straight ahead. Drive straight ahead inside the 50. To
fumble.
Ball's on the ground this time.
Official called a fumble. He threw down his marker.
Referees are trying to figure out who has the ball. Nobody's made a motion yet.
Titusville ball.
Titusville's ball. And who's on the bottom of that pile? 17?
Yep.
So Titusville will take over on the fumble right at midfield.
Big play, big spot for that to happen right at midfield here. When you've got momentum, the offensive line is surging. Defense will have to answer now for him.
Rip goes wide to the left. And Jackson Colville in the slot left.
Let's see how aggressive Titusville wants to be in this situation.
Ball's given off to the first runner out across the outside. And he's going to get to the outside inside the 44, about the 43-yard line.
Jackson Colville with a really nice block on the outside there. Helps spring the run for a few more yards. You know, we talked momentum earlier in the game here, and if Titusville can kind of they that last part of the second scoring drive, they dominated the last 10 yards on the ground, and got 6 yards on their first carry here. So we'll see.
It was Nate Stearns on the carry the last play, picked up 6. Second down for Titusville, kept by McDonald, and he's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage and dropped.
Yeah, I'm not too sure how much I like the quarterback runs here, design runs by the quarterback, but kind of tiptoeing through the grass here, not going real hard, getting the pads down, having trouble even finding space to do that, though, to run harder and stuff here. Maybe better off getting wide, like I said before, the misdirection, but 3rd and 5, manageable.
Was that on the B side of tiptoe through the tulips?
Yeah,
okay.
It is.
Brock Colville goes wide to the left. We have the slot left. Stearns out of shotgun, wing left. Nate looking to his left, rolling deep. Pulls it down, and he's going to be dropped right at the line of scrimmage. A little bit better coverage this time. Apparently some adjustments at halftime, Dave, by Conneaut to stop that rollout.
Yeah, much better job containing, bringing some pressure from the backers and such, and better coverage as well. It almost looks like, he's been told, you see any green grass in front of you, pull it down and go. Don't take any chances.
Titusville will have to kick it away. Straight goes back to receive the kick. It hits at the 20, inside the 10.
Good punt. Nice job.
Down about the 5-yard line.
About 5 or 6.
Yeah. That was a nice punt, Bill.
Beautiful punt. It followed that sideline really good. A little bit of high grass on that sideline over here.
I missed it with the mower, huh?
Yep, we missed it.
7:05 left to go in the third. As Conneaut now will get their second opportunity here in the third quarter.
Field position is going to be important here. Again, if Conneaut's going to have to kind of ground and pound, having to go 93 yards is not at all something that's going to happen quickly, or is it ideal? So great job by special teams there for the Rockets.
Handoff straight up the middle. And the tackle was made to push back. I think he gained a couple on the play. A lot of bodies on the ground out there. Where are they spotting the ball?
About
the 8?
8 or 9 yard line, yeah. Better job up front by the Rockets.
Second down 9.
You guys need to go after the ball in 3 carries. He's carrying it loose.
This time they'll send one wide to the left. Rolling to his left, again to keep it. Pulls it down, comes to the outside,
nice,
and he's going to be hit and met there. I'll tell you the thing that you can see about Conneaut, as the play is now stopped, is, and we mentioned this in their tackling in the first half, they don't quit after contact. No. These running backs are getting hit, but they're pulling out and almost broke a couple of them tonight.
Well, and they get a little extra push, too. The linemen and whoever's not carrying the ball will try to aid them a little bit. But now we're starting to see Titusville defense kind of more gang tackling and pushing back to try to prevent that a little bit.
Second down and 3.
They're Cash carrying that ball awful loose, guys.
Are they?
He's not tucking it in at all.
Getz comes wide to the left. He'll be covered by Brock Colville. On the snap, ball's given off the tailback, coming straight across. And
him.
he's met at the line, yeah. Be short of the first down, I believe.
Good penetration there up front by the Rockets.
He's a yard short.
So it brings down 4th down and 1. A quarterback sneak will you call here, Dave?
Well, if you're going to want to go for it, that's all I would do.
Yeah.
You know, you better get it.
Yep. 4th down and 1.
Oh, bringing in some size for the Rockets up front.
Yeah, Wilkie's in the ball game.
Now we'll see if they squeeze and bring some linebackers up here.
Under center.
Here they go.
And they push ahead, and they'll get it. Looks like they have enough for the first down, so it'll be 1st and 10 at the 19 or so. .433 left to go here in the third. Like you were saying, running the ball takes a lot of time.
Yeah, I mean, okay, fine. They converted on 4th down deep in our territory, but they're still deep in our territory.
Yeah.
So, you know what? 2-3 yards of play.
It's going to take a while.
It's going to be the 4th quarter before they get down into the red zone.
They trip up the left side, put a man in motion to the left.
Now watch the single.
Quarterback's going to keep coming up the left side. And he's going to get a hold of him, bring him down at the 20-yard line, pick up a 1 maybe.
Oh, we got away with 1.
Oh, did we?
Yep, we sure had. We sure did.
Yeah, it looks like they'll give him 2 yards on that one.
Yeah, the ball spotted at the 21.
Well, the secondary here for the Rockets, you cannot fall asleep, get caught looking in the backfield, looking for a run. You gotta be alert.
Yeah. Yeah, at what point did they go deep on you? Back out of shotgun. Gruber gives the ball off the tailback, cuts back to the left side. He's brought down. They pick up about 3.
Nice job by 28.
They seem to be able to bring it. They seem to be able to bring it in a power situation, David, but they just are getting the 2 to 3 yards, which is good for a drive, but as you say, it's going to take time.
Well, Schmidt did a good job here on our right end, coming up from his outside linebacker spot, and gets enough on him to trip him up. Almost pursued down in a little too far, but he recovers, and that's a big play to set up 3rd and 6.
Straight goes in the slot right, gets wide left, gets wide left, and Conneaut wants the timeout. 2:40 left to go in the third. Conneaut takes the timeout. PCN's Game of the Week brings you Pennsylvania high school football games all season long. Watch Game of the Week on Fridays and Saturdays at 7 p.m. Visit PCNTV.com for your schedule. PCN, Pennsylvania's coverage of high school football. I watch it a lot. I enjoy that. Especially when I can't get down east to watch some of those schools and get a chance to pick them up on this network. Well, it's a 3rd down and 6. The ball's at your own 24. You're in the third quarter with 2:40 left. You're down 14 points. At what point do you open it up?
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm just thinking, if they don't get much here, you're probably going to go for it on 4th down because you don't open it up. I'd also like to see them if they have the ability to go a little quicker. Instead, they're huddling, they're taking that play clock's down to under 5 every time they snap it. So that's 20 seconds right there. At least 30 or so per play.
Well, we'll see what they call. 3rd down and 6. Man in motion. Pitch back to the man in motion. Going across the right side. Titusville's up there, but he cuts inside. He's out across the 30 to 35 and out close to the 40. He'll be more than enough for a first down. Ball carrier that time was Ethan Strait.
Yeah, this play has worked well for him because the quarterback after the pitch gets out there as another lead blocker for him and helps seal him. And Titusville's coming up on the outside to try to force it back in, but they're not pressing the blocker down into the play, and that lane is still there. And Cash, you might want to call this in the huddle where you run it to the right the first time, then come right back, run it the other way, get a few plays in quickly.
Doubles right side now for Conneaut, man in motion to the left, and that's what they're going to do. No, the
Pass.
quarterback's in the keep. He's going to throw.
Deep.
Got a man deep. Brock Cole's there, but the pass is complete as the receiver comes back to the ball. I thought Brock might come up and pick that one off. He had pretty good position, but pass come up short. The receiver saw it, and he'll pick it up at the Titusville 46.
Yeah, Brock bites on this fake because he just what he just saw. You see now he's allowed, the man's released behind him. Again, if that doesn't happen, this is all his passes have been wobbly.
Yeah.
So while you're upset about giving up the big play, it's like, listen, just do what you need to do because that's a pick coming. Just don't get beat.
Doubles right side, first down and 10 for Conneaut. They're at the Titusville 47. Straight goes in motion, pulls up along the tackle. Quarterback's going to keep, goes to the outside, still going to the outside. We got some coverage out there. We overran it, but Titusville covers pretty well. And a little hesitant because they break their tackles pretty well too.
Well, that's the thing. A team that's not going to go down on first contact, you got to keep coming.
Yeah.
We did over pursue that one a little bit. Johnson coming up from his corner position and stuff. Again, could be getting in there to make a little plays. But we're down to 1 minute. Time is going to start becoming an issue here. And we're almost out of the third quarter. This is Cash's second possession. Titusville's only had one.
Clock down to 10 seconds. Conneaut out quickly over the ball. Pitch, quarterback
Pass
coming
again.
to his left, looking to throw again. Still looking.
He's carrying
and
out
he's going to
ball.
go deep. Oh, it's
Just
up
throw
for
it up for
grabs.
grabs.
It's intercepted by Brock. Out across the left side, cups it up the middle. Out across the 25, the 30, and Brock down to Titusville 35. It's exactly what you said a couple minutes ago, Dave.
Yeah, we're still letting these guys leak through. Not a lot of help in the back, but they're good play there to the tip, and then the interception's another big turnover. And again, for Cash, they obviously are not a passing team here. And one play, and we'll be into the fourth quarter. So Titusville will come out somewhat of a drive here, even without points. That could just about seal things, as long as they take care of the ball, which they've done a great job of tonight.
Well, if we can get a drive going now and get into the fourth quarter deep, will help a great deal. First down and 10, Titusville. We're at the Titusville 35. Doubles left side for the Rockets stacked. Wing left. Ball's given off to Stearns, going across the left side, up the middle, up the right side, and knocked out of bounds at about the 40.
They got a flag after the play on the sideline.
Yeah, I saw that. What was it, Bill? Can you tell?
I might be on us.
Titusville's walking back, so it appears that's right.
Yeah, you're in position here. You're in total control. You don't need to be shooting yourself in the foot with penalties or turnovers or anything like this. And that was a late flag, so we got a personal foul on Titusville again.
After a gain of 7. So that'll move it back to the 25-yard line. Yeah, you don't need that when you got something going.
Discipline is going to be key here now.
So that's first down and
20
for Titusville. Yeah, that hurts. The only thing we gained there was 5 seconds. Titusville, same formation, double the left side. We got a wing left and
getting a down marker correct.
Down marker correct.
And that was a loss of down because it was after the play.
After the play, second down. That's right. Titusville tries the same thing to the outside. Being nice run though. Yeah, we didn't get much, but strong, hard effort out there by Stearns. And that'll run the clock down and in the third quarter. So we'll start the fourth quarter with Titusville, a third down and 18. So a big third down play coming up for both teams.
Like a good neighbor, your State Farm agent is there. And there. And now, there. Good Neighbor Connect is a secure virtual meeting tool exclusively for State Farm customers. It's simple to use, no signups, downloads, or plugins, and it helps you have the conversations you need with your agent at whatever distance you prefer. Ask your agent about meeting through Good Neighbor Connect today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Interstate Pipe and Supply takes pride in providing superior customer service. That's why our dedicated employees are well trained and have the experience to offer friendly, quick, and reliable service and support. Need materials delivered to your job site? No problem. Interstate offers fast delivery from our 4 locations in Western Pennsylvania. We also serve Eastern Ohio, Northern Western Virginia, and Western New York. Service means business at Western Pennsylvania's premier pipe and supply company, Interstate Pipe and Supply.
Fourth quarter action getting ready here at Carter Field. PCN's Game of the Week continues next week with live coverage from Saucon Valley, and they pick on Southern Lehigh. Watch it on cable, on PCN, or stream with PCN Select. Another great game on PCN next weekend. 14-0 Titusville will get into the fourth quarter. Titusville has a ball, 3rd down and 18 on their own 26. So important play right here. Quarterback's going to keep, tries to cut upfield, and he's going to get as far as the 32 and brought down. Not sure about that call.
Well, I don't mind it. Right now I'm thinking about the clock and how this game has been going and such. I want something safe. I don't want to turn it over here. I don't want to run option or, throw with the young quarterback perhaps right there and let this clock kind of run and hopefully, again, play field position with your punt.
That's why you coach special teams.
Absolutely. It's special.
Goldsmith got up a little bit sore after that play for Conneaut. One of the leading rushers for Conneaut. Mong to do the kicking. Gets off a decent kick. It's going to hit at the 35. Roll out of bounds at the 22.
And here's the thing. That I'm screaming. You can't let the ball hit the turf. You can't let the ball hit. You got to come up.
What does that sound like?
Well, that sounds familiar, doesn't
it? That's 15, 20 yards in this situation.
I thought we left Steve home tonight.
Oh. Well, then I'm agreeing with him this time.
Dave leaves the family, changes his last name just to escape Steve. You sound just like him.
Just like him.
Just like him. For the audience who may not know, Steve normally joins us as our lead analyst, but under the weather this week, and wishing Steve all the best, and he's feeling a lot better.
Steve joins us. He's never normal.
Right. But we have his younger brother, David, with us.
11:16 to go in the game. 14-0 Titusville. Conneaut has it. 1st down and 10 at their own 22. See if they open up here. Goldsmith in the backfield. Man in motion to the right. Pitch back to the man in motion coming around. Titusville's going to contain it nicely that time. Pick up about 3.
Now coming to the boundary side actually helps Titusville's defense right there. Less ground to contain, control. And again, go ahead. If you're Titusville, let them run it. Just don't give them the big runs.
Clock still running. 2nd down and 8.
And I'm a little surprised what we saw at the end of the first half with the quads and the single look, the empty backfield. There's some success there. There's potential for success throwing the ball.
2 to the right for now. Man in motion is Getz. Pitch back to Getz. Going on the left side. He's going to be hit and stopped. He'll pick up a couple on the play across the 25 to about the 26. But what we've seen, though, Steve, is their inability to throw the ball. Steve, David, what they've seen is, he sounds so much like him. Yeah. Their inability to throw is going to cost them because every time they've thrown under pressure, it's been a...
And what have they tried to throw? The deep routes.
Deep routes.
The post, that's kind of a thing. And when he goes to throw it, he's trying to get so much on it, he just loses his grip. Instead of trying to maybe go underneath or roll out, kind of like what Titusville's done, and hit these shorter routes and let them maybe have room to run. So, but again, play clock down to 5.
3rd down and 6 for Conneaut at their own 26. Looking to
pass down the middle.
Got a man deep. Now he's covered now. He throws it up, and it is in and out of the hands of the receiver. Pretty good coverage there by Jackson Koval.
Yeah. I'm not sure still how they're getting open initially, that we're not dropping back. If you're a corner or safety, your first step should be backwards.
Well, all in defense of Jackson, this is his first. Well, he's Brock's out there now. Jackson playing 3 safety for the first time, but
yeah, we're getting caught flat-footed. Now, luckily, he's scrambling, so he doesn't have his eyes down the field seeing this until it's too late. So we make good recovery.
4th down and 6, and Conneaut lines up to kick it away. High snap, but they get the boot away. It's a low kick. It's going to bounce and be picked up at the 35, and it's going to be stopped right there.
That's okay.
That's okay.
Saved 20, 30 yards the way that ball hit that turf and was going to roll.
Yeah, he just easily stopped it. So it's first down and 10. Titusville at their own 36 with 9:28 to go.
Now that was 4th and what?
6.
I'm a little surprised. They went for it with 4th, and granted it was like 1 or 2 real deep earlier in the third quarter, but with the way things have gone, I'm a little surprised they kick.
Well, I think it was a little deeper, though. It's at the 25
6 was,
or so.
Yeah.
Titusville now is going to have to take a timeout. They don't have the right personnel out there, and they'll take this timeout. PIAA High School State Championships return to the PCA this fall network. Watch PIAA soccer, field hockey, football championships, and more live on PCN. Learn more about it at PCNTV.com. 9:28 left in the ball game, 14-0 Titusville, and a good drive here would help a lot.
Yeah, take some time off the clock. Again, field position.
Points aren't necessary right now.
Points aren't necessary. The clock's your 12th man right now. And again, take care of the ball. No dumb penalties. You can't stress that enough right now. We've had a couple bad ones in the second, third quarter here. Those are drive killers. So.
Yeah, we're going to have to keep Brian up here every week. This is the 2 years in a row that PCN's come up and we won both games.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to talk to him about this. I know I'm not going to look at him because he's. Last year was the first time he's seen us win.
That's right.
2 in a row.
Now look at this.
Under center. Power I. Goes to Brock Koval. Oh, he's on tailback.
So here we go. We're going to wedge block, and we're going to get into this, power I, triple I, and we'll see what else they decide to do here. But
check that was Jackson Koval.
We are committed here right now, it looks like, to keeping this ball on the ground and 2-3 yards cloud of dust. I mean, that was 4 right there, 4 or 5. So thanks to Oil Creek Plastics here with our replays this evening once again.
Again, power I as Titusville running the clock down.
And Cash already used the timeout, so they've only got 2 left.
Boy, look at those helmets head-to-head right there. It goes again to Jackson. Drives straight ahead. Oh.
First down.
First down.
Now, here's the thing, too. Cash has got to sell out to the run here, and they're all up. You break into that second level, and that might be it.
Yeah. Or you get into a first down situation, you might try to go to Moan down the field. He's a really decent tight end. Not very big for a tight end, but he has good hands.
And then your defensive coordinator is on the sideline yelling because you just threw the ball when he wants you to run clock.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Wiley's over here. I think he's calling the plays. So, yeah, they got 9 in the blocks, or 11 in the blocks here. Again, power I situation. It goes back to Koval, and he's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage and stopped.
Okay, clock keeps running. 40 seconds every play.
Loss of forward motion. Give him a yard on the play. 2nd and 9.
Now this is somewhere too where a little misdirection, a counter and stuff could catch them.
Yeah. Mr. McDonald comes in with the play from coach. Titusville not in a real big hurry. Now they do have Brock in the tailback position. Snap, pitch back comes to Brock. Get a block, get a block.
Stay in bounds.
It's at the 50, the 45, and he does stay in bounds. He's at the first down marker. See where they spot.
He's got it.
Yeah, no move. Stop the clock to move the chains. That's a big first down.
Yeah, nice job. Up the middle, and then they come out here, and with the I, the triple I should say, you've got 2 lead blockers for him. Enough speed to get the edge. And that's a play Cash had to have right there.
Buck Grab would like that. That was some of the offense that Buck ran back in the 70s.
Some?
Yeah, he ran triple option. Don't you remember your brother getting knocked out? Boy, I do.
Yeah.
Pitch back to Brock going the other way. Cuts up field.
Oh, that's a late hit.
one.
Yeah, there's several flags down. This flag back in the backfield here, too, defensive backfield, at about the 35. So we have 3 flags down.
Late hit for sure.
Yeah, I don't know what the one in the 35 is about.
I think he's just didn't have a very good throw on that one.
Personal foul against Conneaut. Yeah.
We're not going to grade him high on his effort there with the throw.
Well, we sent Steve to camp, remember, 5 years ago, because he wasn't throwing the flag very well either, so we made him go to camp in the summer. We'll give you a pass this time, Dave.
Well, I've had officials, believe it or not, on the side, work on their height during a game and take pride in how high they could get a flag. And
first down and 10, Titusville. They're down to the 26 of Cash.
Yeah, but that was in New York, right?
That was New York, yeah. But here's the thing, that penalty, the clock keeps running now.
And it looks like Titusville's going to stop the clock. I'm not sure what's happening there. Wrong personality or what it is.
It's kind of fun being near the coach's box up here, I got to be honest with you. When they're on headsets, but they don't really need them right now because they can see the formation was wrong, the wrong personnel, what have you. So...
6:23 left the ball game. Titusville up 14-0.
It's been a great week building up for this homecoming game. A lot of community pride. A lot of folks, businesses in town decorating their windows. Pep assembly today at the high school, which was a lot of fun. It's also the Hall of Fame weekend, and Jim, you and the other 20-some folks being inducted into the Sports Athletic Hall of Fame this weekend. Congratulations to you. You were an athlete here at Titusville High School. You've been in broadcasting for, a few decades. David, you must be extremely proud of your dad. I know your family's here.
Oh, absolutely. And Lynn came up from Harrisburg, and I think
Steve got sick.
Steve got sick. It's just a perfect weekend for
your high
Jim.
School basketball team, I think, was the first championship team here.
Yeah, no, not really. We lost District 10 to the state champions, we won the conference, yes.
Yeah.
Our football team's the first undefeated untied team. In fact, there are pictures on the wall down there at the high school. But rolling to his left, McDonald's got a man deep. It's Brock. It's a Caldwell. Incomplete. Good coverage. Good makeup down there by Connor Perry, I believe you pronounce it. Just a little bit too much air under, but Brock Caldwell was there. Thought he was going to come up with it. Second down and 10. Yeah, I don't mind that call.
Well, stretch him out. You almost connected. That's slamming the door shut right there. And this is one thing I was thinking about when you were talking, Luke, about homecoming. I'm really proud of these guys, the way they came out during all the distractions this week that homecoming can bring.
That's true.
And they're playing a good game tonight.
That's true. Doubles to the left. Single right for Titusville. McDonald gives it off to Koval. Jackson out on the right side. And is going to be driven out of bounds on the far side of the field. Could be short of the first down. We're in 4-down territory.
That's got to be kind of mixed feelings for you, David, as a coach, because you want that excitement in the school. You want the community to rally around you. But at the same time, you also want your kids to be focused, but not totally miss out on those activities.
We've got stuff going on tonight back home, and we tell them, have a good time, this and that, be smart and everything, but get home, get to bed type of thing. And we do tell them in a way, and if people don't take this the wrong way, that, listen, this is more for the people and everything like that. You're out here to win the game. We've got goals as a group and as a team, and we don't want, to lose that focus for what we're trying to achieve here and stuff. But they still have a good time.
3rd down and 2, back to the power I, straight ahead, and that'll be enough, I believe.
It's going to be close.
Down. Very close, you're right, Bill. I thought he had a little bit more.
4th down.
Run it again.
Well, and the other thing, too, Luke, is we tell them you don't want to go to the dance tomorrow night after losing a football game. Nobody has fun doing that sort of thing. So they do a good job.
I went to a dance when I didn't have a date. What's the, still sad and pathetic both ways, David.
About a full yard, guys.
Okay.
What's that, Bill?
About a full yard.
Yeah. Poor Bill's down there, still focused on the game.
Sorry, Bill.
That's okay.
Somebody's got to earn some money tonight.
I'm too old to go to the dance.
4th down. See what Titusville can do. They're in the power I again. McDonald's going to keep.
Get down. Get your shoulders down.
He's over.
Did he get the yard?
Easy.
Smart. Good job.
I'm waiting
it's
for
one you don't want to mess with.
Yeah, we got the first down at the 15. So.
Well, and that's pretty much going to.
Now just keep pounding
crazy
it.
right now. You just keep pounding it here. If you get in, you get in. If you don't, the game ends at the 1 maybe or something like that. The way the clock's being chewed up here.
Titus will send 2 to the left. 1 in the backfield yet with McDonald. It goes to Jackson Colville.
Oh, he's got
Jackson
a lane.
to the outside. Touchdown.
Number 55. Is that Burley for Titusville?
55?
Yeah.
That's I could grab
Brunst.
That's Brunst, yeah.
Boy, what a heck of a block.
You see him leading the way here. Pulling.
Oh, yes.
Oh, very nice job.
Yep. So Colville takes it in from 15 yards out, 20-0 Titusville. Rib with a kick, placement.
There
kick
we
is
go.
up, it's good. 21-0 with 4:47 to go in the ball game. So that was a big drive for Titusville. A couple of big 4th down, 3rd down drives, and Titusville able to pick up their 3rd touchdown of the night.
Yeah, well managed. Kind of, the final nail in the coffin there. We'll see what Cash tries to do here in the last 5 minutes if they try to air it out and try to get something on the board before here. But again, it'll be a great way to end Friday night here, homecoming, in front of a capacity crowd.
Yeah, we had a good crowd down here tonight. I can't see. I always like to look up at my real crew up there, but I can't quite see up through there right now. But that's one of the things I always liked about coming down here, Luke. We've talked about it before, but you always had the crew up around the rail.
Yes.
And they were the guys that worked right here at the shop at Ironworks. And
when Side Temp was here, you guys sitting in the rafters.
Yeah.
Windows
watching
watching the game, yeah.
Brothers Wells and Ironworks. And
it really is a great environment. Not all, it's rare that you find a stadium where you've got, the students sitting right in the end zone. So,
yeah, it's.
Maybe we'll take a walk up there next week, guys. I've seen some of the old guys there. They must have went home.
Yeah, it'd be good to talk with them. See what they remember. I saw Nancy Newsom had a good article on Facebook today. Her dad actually had written it. Ball's taken at the 5, 10, goes to the outside and gets tripped up. Yep. Gets out to about the 22-yard line. I think it was an article her dad had written some years ago, and I found it quite interesting to read. He was a center for Titusville.
Frank Newsom.
Howard.
Was it Howard or Frank? That was Nancy.
I'm thinking it's Howard, but I might be. You're right. There was a Frank Newsom also, but I think it was Howard. That's who I was giving credit to. I think it was Nancy that put it out there, her daughter. But it was a good article about the early football down here at Carterfield. Doubles to the right for Conneaut. Wing left. Quick out to the left side, or check to the right side. And nice cover. Brock Cole up quick to make the hit there.
I know there's one big matchup in District 10 that people are looking at, and that's the Meadville-Oil City game. Meadville is up on Oil City 28-0 with 3 minutes left to go. So not as many points as I thought Meadville would score, but
drops right back, looking to throw, pressured, rolling to his left, still looking downfield. Gets the ball off downfield, it might be picked.
Monk should have had it.
Yeah, Mung knocked it away and thought he was going to pick that one. Wonder what Mr. Knox got today in the yardage.
Well, a couple receivers here ran into each other, but again, just going to have to toss out there, take some chances at this point. And for Titusville, it's a good pass break up, make it 3rd and long here.
For the PCN audience, check out Mr. Knox from Oil City, leading prior to tonight in the nation.
He's averaging a little over 400 yards a game.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Doubles to the right, single left. Man in motion right. Looking for the quick pass to the outside, incomplete.
I think it was about 3 years ago we had Oil City here for the PCN game of the week.
That's probably when, now I can't think of the running back's name. Bring some good running backs out of Oil City.
They put some points on the board.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Of course, there's always the discussion, the level of competition. That's been an interesting read, too, on ESPN with these kids. Quads to the right. Looking over the middle. Pressure.
Good pressure.
And he's going to be brought down. He loses the ball in the process. No, he held on to it. But it was a 4th down and 8 play. So Titusville will take over with 3:49 to go.
Yeah, it's hard when you're kind of one-dimensional as an offense. Defenses can kind of tee off on you a little bit. They're really good coverage, dropping a lot of guys into coverage. So you don't need a blitz package or anything when you have that. He's going to have to hold the ball like that. So
3:49 left. Titusville leading 21-0, and Titusville will just keep running. At least 4 downs here. Again, personnel questions.
Yeah.
And they're going to take the 3rd timeout. Titusville with a timeout to get some things organized. Yeah, it's been, I think your statement about the activities during the week and the focus and so on, and you and Luke were talking about, was quite critical. I never thought much about it. To that, and it does distract you.
It's on the coaches' minds all week. It's a concern. It really is a concern and stuff. And again, you want to balance, have a good time, enjoy it and everything, but yet, and every day at practice you can kind of see their focus as far as that goes. Have they had a good week all the way, or is it, so by last night or so he would know perhaps they're all ready to go.
Yeah.
It's all business. They know how to separate the two and stuff. So credit to these boys for coming out here and getting the job done.
Well, Jim, you're heading into the Hall of Fame. What stands out in your mind as some top things that you've experienced here at Titusville High School?
The players I've watched. I thought a lot about that going back to my Uncle Joe playing, and Donnie Bird, Brock Colville coming up to the left side, and he'll get pushed out of bounds about the 15, 20-yard line. But I've watched some good ball players over the years. I missed 20 years there when I was away, but Glenn Dillon is a name that we haven't talked much about. Glenn played 4 years here, 4 years at Pitt, tried out with the Browns and the Colts. Of course, Jimmy Romanishin was here, same thing, double athlete. I played it with one on my team that I think if you're going to talk about the 10 best athletes in the history of the school, his name has to be in that conversation. That's George Dewey. George went on a double scholarship to the University of Pittsburgh, basketball and football. Unfortunately, George passed with a heart attack at the age of 19, so we never really saw George in his prime, but he was an outstanding athlete. So we would not have won as we did in basketball or football had it not been with George. 3:42 to go, and the penalty takes the ball down to the 8. 1st and goal from the 8 for Titusville. Given to Jackson Colville, going to get to the outside, and he'll get in the end zone for the touchdown. Good blocking, and Jackson Colville picks up his 2nd running touchdown of the evening.
Yeah, successful last 2 times they've run wide to the right.
.336 to go in the game, 27-0 Titusville. Do you know the one that I really remember? It's in track and field. Gary Barker. I hope I'm telling you the right name there. Larry Kirkwood, I think, was coaching at the time. It's when they were making the transition from the steel poles and pole vaulting to the fibers. And they didn't have all the scientific information down the fibers. And,
off the upright.
Extra points, no good. And Gary was right here over here in the far side of this field was pole vaulting, and he was trying the fiber out for the first time. And it snapped. He went flying through the pit, and everybody's going, ooh-ah, ooh-ah. He just gets up and runs up the stairs to the locker room, brings down another one, and he snapped the second one the same day. I think I'm telling you right about that. And I'm standing saying, what are you, nuts? But now they have a weight balance and all that stuff, they went through. But it's when they're making the transition from the 2-inch wooden pole to the steel pole to the fiber.
Now, I'm not trying to aid you here.
Yeah.
But the kids in class got a real kick out of the thought of you jumping into sawdust.
High jumping.
High jump. Yeah. They looked at me like they thought I was making that up.
No.
That was actually a thing.
Yeah, well, we didn't do the Foxbury flop. We Western rolled. But at the same time, you're landing on your back. I'll tell you what's worse than that, though. We had a steel triangular bar made out of steel. And when you hit that sucker and come down on top of it and you bend it, the last time I jumped, it was like 6'4", but I think we had a 10-foot bend in the bar because I can't jump 6'4".
Explain this to me, though. Like in the gym, you had mats on the wall and stuff like that, right? Nobody thought about stacking them all up together to make a pit for you to jump into back then? Yeah, okay.
No, we were men back in those days. We didn't need to
I'm surprised he's made it to 82.
Kickoff, taking it at the 10, out across the 15. Whoa, he slips and falls down at the 19.
Well, I'll say this, 3:33 to go here. One of the things we talked about at halftime was could Titusville come out and finish this one. They struggled last week in the second half, and they came out here defensively, did a great job offensively, of course, put up a couple more scores here and stuff. So good job moving forward for Titusville as far as finishing. Improvements from last week.
Things still to build on and some encouragement. Come up with a win. Second win of the season for Titusville. Bill, you be careful moving down there. It looks like it's getting a little bit wet.
No, it's okay. It's not bad at all.
Ball's headed off to the straight ahead, the tailback, and he's picked up by a bunch of brown shirts.
We're just standing here thinking about some other athletes that came through.
Bill, you were a pretty good athlete yourself.
Oh, I was there.
Your name's in some of the track and field books.
Oh yeah, I did the running broad jump.
Do you remember Wayne Morris?
Sure do.
Wayne was a javelin thrower and so on, and football player, and went to Annapolis.
How about Johnny Clark?
Yeah, Johnny Clark. I remember him well. He could punt a football.
John Andrews, John was another one. One heck of a running back.
Counter.
Counter to the outside, and they're going to pick up out to the 35-yard line. Be a first down and 10 from the 35.
Good open field tackle there by Braden getting off the block.
We talk a lot about the athletes. How many linemen have went through Titusville High School? You can't even begin to name them all.
Oh,
I mean, as far as, that's where the down and dirty came from. The down linemen.
Tom Purdy was a good one. I remember Tom playing years ago. Ended up living over in Meadville area. Meadville people would know him.
Phil Meyer.
Looking to his left, yeah, Phil was a good one. Still being pressured, and the pass is going to be thrown out of bounds. Stopping the clock at 2:09. Well, we had one call in last week that I've been thinking about, and I could not come up with his name, and it was Ronnie McKee. And Steven said he still holds the record for the 100. I'd have to look and see that. But Brett Henderson would have that information. But Brett did a good job of putting all this together for track.
Wonder how many sets of twins we had play.
You have a set of twins, I believe, going in tomorrow, the Bromleys.
Bromleys, yeah.
They're going in.
We had a set back in 62-63, the Mulchin boys.
Yeah.
Bill and Walt.
Looking to throw, looking deep, going to be pressured and brought down. Good job by Titusville. Brunst, I believe that is, with the tackle. Brings up a third down and 10 with 1:50 left to go.
Well, coming up at halftime, at the end of the game, post-game, you want to do the whole second half again? We'll have your Corky's Pizza player of the game.
Third down and 10. Doubles left side for Conneaut. They stack on the right side also. Quarterback looking to throw to the outside, pressured. And the pass is complete, but hit immediately and brought down by number 20, Cameron Mong. Yeah, I think, David, your comment about them coming out at halftime and finishing the game is very critical, because that's something that Titusville had trouble doing, even up 14, having a bad second half. Got a penalty flag down.
I think he's done.
Yeah, did he?
It must be verbal, because they're hearing something.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's the second one.
Is that the second one they've asked to leave?
What's that? Well, that's his first, I thought, but it depends on what it's for.
But he must have said something really, really not so good, because the head referee ran right over.
Yeah.
And grabbed a hold of him and told him out.
So it'll be a penalty against Conneaut. I'll see where they mark it from the.
Well, now will they just punt it away? 4th and 10. Be now 4th and 25.
I suspect they'll run away.
Regardless, Ties will just, if they get the ball back here, a couple of knees and.
Yeah. Well, I don't think Titus would do anything but take a knee anyway. 4th down and quite a few for Conneaut. With just 1 minute left to go in the ball game, 61 seconds. Waiting for the ball to be put in play. Low snap, quarterback hangs onto it, throws it up short, and that goes incomplete. So it'll be a turnover. And Titusville now will get the ball first down and 10. They'll be where, Dave, 20-yard line?
Yep, about 20 yard, right on the 20-yard line, as a matter of fact. Favorite formation to practice? Victory formation.
Yeah, it's Titusville will just run this clock out. 52 seconds left in the ball game. .35 seconds to go. Well, we want to thank PCN for being with us this evening.
Yeah, I want to thank Brian and Jeremy for being here. Always enjoy their company. Thanks for coming up, guys. We appreciate it a lot. Appreciate all that you do and all the great coverage, as Jim said earlier, that you can find on PCN. And I think it was about a year ago you guys did that series on Crawford County, and that was amazing. Learned a lot there, and always enjoy seeing those guys when they're here. So thank you so much for coming up.
Final scores, Titusville 27, the Conneaut Eagles nothing. We'll be back with wrap-ups right after these messages.
Signature here. Oh, and one last thing.
What's with the chainsaw?
Oh, well, service may be slowed due to network interference.
Network interference?
Yeah, well, maybe if you cut down some of these trees, you can finally get a decent cell signal, which is how you get internet now. Good luck.
Read the fine print. Only Armstrong delivers fast and reliable internet right into your home on a network built specifically for the internet. Zoom from Armstrong.
Would you love to exercise, but pain is holding you back? The aquatic therapy offered at Titusville Area Hospital Physical Therapy may benefit anyone suffering from joint pain, recovery from joint replacements, or other surgeries, fibromyalgia, osteoarthritis, muscle weakness, or other physical limitations. In the comfort of a heated pool and with private one-on-one sessions, the professionals at TAH Physical Therapy can help. Call today for more information. 827-0354.
This is the Quirky's Pizza Titusville Beverage post-game show here from Carter Field. The final 27-0. Well, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to take our last time out, come back, let you recap the game. We'll have the player of the game, and we'll enjoy the rest of the homecoming celebrations.
Sounds good to me.
Yep. All right. 27-0.
He's the producer. He doesn't really tell us anyway.
I know. Quirky's Pizza, Titusville Beverage post-game show. We'll continue right after this.
At Donovan and Bauer Auto Group, all the local fall sports seasons are here. No matter if you're making that touchdown, running that extra mile, scoring that winning goal, making that putt for birdie, or slamming down that setter spike, the team at Donovan and Bauer Auto Group is a proud supporter of all the fall athletics in Titusville and the surrounding area. Doing your best is a team effort, and the team here at Donovan and Bauer attempts to give the best effort to our customers day in and out, just like all the local athletes. Have a safe and memorable 22 fall sports season to all the local teams and athletes. When you have the time, visit us on our website at donovanbauer.com and score that winning deal.
Like a good neighbor, your State Farm agent is there. And there. And now, there. Good Neighbor Connect is a secure virtual meeting tool exclusively for State Farm customers. It's simple to use, no signups, downloads, or plugins, and it helps you have the conversations you need with your agent at whatever distance you prefer. Ask your agent about meeting through Good Neighbor Connect today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Fat Chad's Brewing is Titusville's premier dining destination, offering fine dining served with a cold beverage and great conversation. Try our oil derrick sirloin or railroad flat iron, or how about the TPD ribeye, Louis Lip strip steak, or Fat Chad's pork steak. Our pasta entries and sandwiches are just as popular. Try the garden pasta or the Asiago chicken, or get the Rocketeer burger or fish sandwich, all served with fresh cut fries. Come in Saturday nights for Wild Game Saturdays. For good food and good times, it's Fat Chad's Brewing in Titusville. Interstate Pipe and Supply takes pride in providing superior customer service. That's why our dedicated employees are well trained and have the experience to offer friendly, quick, and reliable service and support. Need materials delivered to your job site? No problem. Interstate offers fast delivery from our 4 locations in Western Pennsylvania. We also serve Eastern Ohio, Northern Western Virginia, and Western New York. Service means business at Western Pennsylvania's premier pipe and supply company, Interstate Pipe and Supply.
And welcome back to Carter Field homecoming, and we're going to send it down to Mr. Bill McCrillis and Coach in the comments. 27-0 final score here. Bill?
Okay, Coach, 27-0. What do you say?
Very proud of the kids. We challenged them to play a complete game tonight. We've talked throughout the season about having a third here, a half here. Last week was 2/3, and just coming out and playing a game. And our credit to Cash came out in the beginning. Some of our A plays, they shut them down. We had to find some other ways to move the ball. But to our kids' credit, we had a lot of positive communication where the kids were letting us know what was going on, giving us options. Some of the plays we ran, I credit the kids saying, hey, this is open, Coach, this guy's doing this. And that positive communication is something we've strived to build in. So what happens is they fight those close games in the beginning. We get to the third and fourth quarter and we go back to our base stuff, and you saw some of those runs breaking open and us being in a great position to have a fantastic finish. And so I can't say enough about our kids today.
You as coach, one of the coaches, head coach, does it make you feel really good when the kids come back to you and say, hey, Coach, this is available, this is not available?
I mean, that's football 101. And the hard thing to teach kids is that, any football game you play, that offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator are paid to score points and stop you. Everybody's trying to do the same things, and you have to stay constant. You have to stay at it. You have to fight tooth and nail in every situation, and they did that. And they looked for those chinks in their armor, and we just took care of business. We protected the ball. We did a nice job tonight.
All right, Coach, there you go. 27-0, great victory.
Yeah, thank you.
We're here next week, right?
Yep.
At home next
Last
week.
one.
Again. Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right, Coach.
Thanks, Bill.
There you go, guys.
Wireless Mic tonight brought to you by Titusville Dairy Products Company, by McElroy's Flower Shop. Wait a second. We want to get a shot. Where Lynn go? Get over here. No, Adam's going to fix this. Listen, Hall of Fame weekend. Your dad is going in. This is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful weekend here. And, you know, what makes it better, which we've talked about, is Steve's not here. For you guys.
Yeah.
No, I know Steve, I won't tell you what he went through to see if he could be here tonight. And we do miss him, and glad he's feeling a lot better. But, David, thanks for stepping in. You know, you've been part of our broadcast for years, off and on, and filled in. And it's great to see you.
I'm glad the schedule worked out and everything, and especially for this weekend, come down here and support Dad and have a great time, and come back tomorrow night for the banquet.
Yeah, banquet tomorrow night. And congratulations to all 21, 22 people being inducted.
It's a large group because of COVID, and that's every 5 years. I think they take a class in, so they missed a year. But, yeah, it's an exciting time. Look forward to it. And I'm grateful. Appreciate it.
All right, Corky's Pizza, Titusville Beverage Player of the Game.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of easy tonight. I was very impressed with a lot of things that Titusville did this evening. Finishing the game, for one thing. I really think the coach had it nailed down pretty good with those comments. But stepping in for his first varsity start, I thought McDonald played well at the quarterback position, and he would be my vote for player of the game. Dave?
Yeah, I agree 100%. It's nerve-wracking. It's homecoming. You know, I don't care who you're playing or whatever, you're going to feel pressure and nerves and stuff. And I thought that he handled the situation very, very well. He took care of the football for him tonight. He didn't really make any mistakes as far as that goes. I thought the coaches called a great game for him as far as to put him in good position and stuff. But, you know, I'd be super proud of him. He should be very excited about what he did tonight. This was great.
Next week, the Maplewood Tigers come to town for the final home game of the season. So join us next week here at Carter Field for that. Final thoughts. Dave.
Great job. Great week. Congratulations, Titusville. Enjoy homecoming the rest of the way.
Bill.
I thought the guys did a heck of a job tonight.
Yeah, I thought they played very well. They finished the game, and they did the things that they had to do to build upon another game next week. So look forward to next week. Have nothing to do. Come on down to Carter Field. That's where you belong on Friday night in Titusville.
Jim, congratulations.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Look forward to being part of it tomorrow, and we'll see you tomorrow.
I can't believe Scott Salvo had the nerve to put you and me on the same stage with a microphone.
Keep it up.
Well, he doesn't listen to our broadcast, apparently.
You keep it up. I can alter the jokes between now and tomorrow.
Oh, my goodness. No, but I just want to say congratulations to you, Luke, and your wife.
Oh, thank you, Bill.
And Jim.
Thank you.
Yeah. I look forward to seeing you on the wall.
Okay.
Hey, you're going to hang you on the wall, right?
Yeah, it's right here.
Okay.
We're all looking forward to that. Hey, for our entire crew here tonight, Joe Watkins, Amy Rio, Cullen Rio, Adam Bodemer, Dave Bodemer, Jim Bodemer, Steve Bodemer, who is texting and with us in spirit, Bill McCrillis, I'm Luke Rio. Thanks so much for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your homecoming weekend. Our coverage of Rocket football made possible by these great sponsors. By Oil Creek Plastics. By Titusville Area Hospital. By Interstate Pipe and Supply. By State Farm Insurance. By Poppies. By the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home. By Donovan and Bauer Auto Group. By The Barking Lot. By Fat Chads. By Armstrong. By Kreiner Real Estate. By Warner's Bakery. By Goodwill. By Larry's Auto Service. By Corky's Pizza. And by the Titusville Beverage. Have a great weekend. Thanks for joining us for Titusville High School football.
Thank you for watching Stream Sports' presentation of Titusville Rocket Sports on Stream TV.